I wonder, can y'all see us yet? Are we live?
Pam?
I don't even see us on my end yet. Hey, everybody! I've got one of my besties here with me tonight. That's sweet angel. I just squeeze her. Hey, everybody! How are y'all?
Wow.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
I know. I see so many friends in the chat.
I know, isn't it fun? I just look forward to it so much I can't stand it.
I know, me too. It's like coming back to a warm hug with all of the people.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Larry. Hey, Michelle, sweet angel. Hey, Tiger. Hey, Abby. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Beth. Let's see. Hey, Peggy Gilmore. Hey, Donna Grace. Hey, Maria. Thrifter Not Hoarder. Hey, Midge. Hey, Tammy Bennett. Hey, Diane Broderick. Yeah, we all need to pray for Diane's grandson. He is back in the hospital again and is not doing well.
Well, and
let me just take a minute too. Somebody emailed me this week and they said, Miss Pam, could you teach me how to pray? I would like to pray for things, but I don't know how to pray. Well, that just broke my heart. And let me tell y'all, anybody out there, you don't have to be in a church. You don't have to say all these eloquent words to pray for anything. You speak to the Lord like he's your best friend. If you talk to Jesus and God like they're just your best friend and you just pour your heart out to them and you are true and sincere in what you're asking and what you're wanting or what you're being thankful for, he hears it. There is no script to prayer. There is, God knows what's in your heart, and you just talk to him just like you talk to me or Katie or anybody else. So I sent that message back to the person who emailed me that, and I thought, I wonder if there's anybody else out there that just, is struggling with don't know how to pray. But that's it. You just talk to them like you're their friend, exactly. and as long as it's pure in your heart, what you're asking for or what you're being thankful for, the Lord hears you. I promise you that. Yep. Hey, Ann. Hey, Randy. Hey, Daniel. How are you?
Oh, Michelle, what's happening?
Oh, Michelle Lee, I heard you was back in the hospital, baby. I'm so sorry. Hey, Holly Parker. My flea market treasures. How are you? Let's see. Oh, hey, Katie Sunshine. Hey, D-Bug.
Oh, my gosh. So many people in the chat. Very exciting.
Nate, honey. How are you, darling? Hey, Cindy Neal. Hey, Vintage Viking Treasures. Hey, Danny. How are you, baby? Hey, Teresa. Hey, Tammy. Jim Hooker. What's the happenings, baby? Hey, Cheryl Ross. Hey, Jennifer Miller. Tam and Belle sail. Oh, Scotland. Golly bum, I'd love to go to Scotland. Welcome, honey, to the U.S. to my kitchen in the U.S. Me and Katie's going to have us a sale tonight. Oh, okay. Before we get started, there is never any requirement to buy anything from us to come and hang out at this sale. Although me and Katie both appreciate every sale we get. And don't ever think that we don't. But you do not have to buy anything from us to come and hang out in the chat or talk or just have fun with us tonight. That you do not have to do that. If you have never purchased from either one of us before, you can send your name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email to both of us. And our emails are at the bottom of the screen under our pictures. And also this week and last week both, I got several emails that the lag was so bad and people were upset because they weren't able to purchase things. And they were saying that before they heard the number of the item or the price of the item, that they were already seeing people claim it in the chat. And I can understand that because that happens to me on sales sometimes. So tonight I've asked Peterson about it. Well, I asked Peterson hindsight, so I'm so sorry, Peterson. But I talked it over with Katie, and we're going to do all of our items as an offer up. Although it's not going to be no long, drawn out thing or anything. It's just going to be enough seconds so that if there is more than one person that's wanting to claim this item, that they're given a chance to do so. There is no just in case. There is no nothing. We're just doing it this way to try to give everyone a chance to get the item if they would like to. Is it going to be that everybody in the chat, that 2 or more people want the same item on every single thing? No. And we know that. But there was enough people that were concerned and sent me emails that I feel like I need to do it this way. And we'll try it this week and see how it goes. And if it works out well time-wise and keeping all of the people who are claiming happy, then that's the way we'll go. But I just wanted to check it out and see. Hey, Wendy Melton. Hey, Joanne. How are you, darling? Hey, Jane Watson. London Times. How are you, darling?
Welcome.
Hey, Pam. Let's see who else I've forgotten here. Let's see. London Times. I got you. Hey, Tarnished Treasures. Offer up is better. See, that's what they were telling me, Tarnished Treasures, that there were several of them that said, and it's especially on the more unique items. I mean, I can understand that. So I thought, well, how do you choose which is, something that I think everybody will want might not be that thing. And something I think they probably ain't no be but one person out there want it. They might be 5 or 6 people that would like to have it. So I'm going to try it this way this week and see how it goes. Hey, Chicago lady. Hey, Becky. Hey, Angela H. Hey, Pam Avery. Are you doing better, honey? Oh, God. Pam Avery ain't that pen. She's got a killer.
Oh, this one's sparkly, man. Look, this thing will blind you. It's a vintage Kramer brooch. It's very large, and I love the square shape with all of the rounds. So I'm wearing this in honor of Pam because it's blingy, and it's a great marked brooch.
I know y'all can't tell it by the way I dress for these sales, but I'm a bling lover. I am.
Yep, you can't beat a good brooch.
Hi, LaDonna. Oh, good, LaDonna. I'm so glad. Hey, Mary Dugan. Hey, Kathleen. Jim Hooker.
There are so many.
Oh, Jim Hooker. Of course, I'll add you to my prayer list. I've got Michelle Lee on there now and Diane Broderick's grandson. Jim Hooker. My Aunt Peggy has that problem, Jim. Hey, sweet baby.
Hey, can I voice a concern on site, or do I need to send an email?
You can come around here and then voice whatever you want to, you sweet angel.
Michelle.
Can she voice a complaint on site?
I think you need to let the guests say some hellos too. You know, greet the people in the chat.
The people in the chat do say hey to each other, baby.
No, let Katie.
Oh, Katie, I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby. You say whoever you want to.
I'll say hello to Tiger and Carrie and Patrick and Karina's in the chat. Peterson's here. Pam's already said hello to a lot of you guys, so a big hello. Welcome, welcome. Trying to catch people's name as they fly by because the chat is just whoosh. It's taken off. This is so exciting.
Hey, Patrick. Oh, excuse me. Why don't you say hey to our newest guest?
Patrick. Tell him Michelle needs to.
Yes.
Hey, did y'all see the friend mail that I got
Hey,
from
Gabby.
Angela through Patrick on Instagram?
Oh, awesome. The little Barbie thing. And of course, you got all the gardening little pens. That just was so perfect.
Yeah, it was good.
Hey, Olivia, if you're there with your mom, baby, love you. Okay, now Katie is more comfortable and Katie's more used to doing one item at a time and going back and forth. So that's how we're going to do it tonight, as well as anybody who came in late. All of the items tonight are going to be offer ups because we're trying it that way because so many people, the lag was so bad the last 2 weeks that there were a lot of people that emailed me. And when I say a lot, more than 10 To me, that's a lot of people out of a cell my size. So that said that they were concerned because the lag was so bad, but they had seen a lot of things that they would want. So it's not going to be no long, drawn-out thing like you see on these Instagram sales or anything, but just long enough to where if there's more than one person interested in the item, that we can see if that is and do it that way. And that's the only way I know how to do it. There won't be any just in cases.
What was that, Katie?
Pam, I want to make sure my audio's okay because people are saying they can't hear me and my volume's cranked up. So
I can hear you fine.
I want to crank up my volume a little more and just see, can people hear me okay? I've got the microphone like all the way up.
Baby, you crank whatever you feel like cranking tonight.
Oh, we're going to crank up the party here in a minute, folks. Let's see if you can hear me better. Pam's volume, I'm muted.
I think it is. Pam's volume is much louder. Okay, let me turn mine down then.
It's because
Okay.
Mama talks louder.
Is this any better?
Okay, is that better for me?
Okay, they said it's better now. Is it better? Well, the mic is very close to me. It's sitting right here on my side.
Now.
So, oh, and I just dropped my first
I
item.
got my
moving the
volume turned
microphone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is it better? My
Gia
volume?
said, hey, Gia. Gia said move the mic closer to her.
Okay, the mic is pretty close to me, but I'll move it even closer and see what happens.
Okay, Peterson.
It's right next to me. Is that better, guys?
Most people are saying they hear us both just fine.
Okay.
Hey, Melody, how are you?
You guys can hear me okay.
Thank you, Peterson.
Thank you, Kathleen. I can't help it because I'm loud. I've always been loud.
Hey, Auntie Gabby.
That is okay, Pam.
Missy, how are
We
you?
love you.
Missy, oh, everybody in the chat that don't already know, Melissa Palermo in the chat is my first cousin from New Orleans, and she's a precious angel. As a matter of fact, her sister and her brother, all my cousins in New Orleans are precious angels, but Missy's just especially precious.
Well,
And I call
welcome,
her,
Missy.
her name's Melissa.
Hey, Book.
Okay, we're going to get started, and my guests always go first, so I will go with Katie Bug first, and wait, let me see. Kellye, help me here.
That one, the next one.
Oh, you
The one
almost
to the
got
right.
it, Pam.
There you go. That one?
Yeah.
And then put Katie right there?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. You did it, Pam. I sound muffled. Well, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what that is. I'm as close to the microphone as humanly possible. So hopefully you guys can hear and see me okay. My first item up tonight, we're going to start at $20. And what it is a beautiful brooch. Now, I've tried this several ways. I've tried with the pillow and without the pillow. And I think you guys are going to be able to see this a little better, maybe without the pillow. But what this is a 1950s beautiful flower basket. It's got the wonderful old-fashioned construction on the back, and you've got the rivets holding in the flowers. It's got texture on the top with this beautiful rope detail. And let me put it up so that you can see all of the tiny little colored stones. All of the stones are there. Not a single one is missing. It is all prong set, each one of these little cushion cut stones. Then you've got the rounds. And what's so cool about this, guys, is you see that little green stone there? Well, he glows. That's right. He is uranium. Check that piece out. Absolutely amazing.
That is gorgeous, Katie.
The green, thank you, Pam. The blue, the pink, and then you have all of these pink stones with the lower half being like a lilac-y purple. And it is just a stunner of a piece. I will measure it for you guys so you have a measurement.
Hey, Sam.
It is 1 inch across by about 1.5 inches tall. So it is a bit smaller, but it's going to show up really nicely on a shirt.
The Angel Girl for 20.
That would be for, of course, any time of the year. But spring, summer coming up, Easter. I mean, this piece is gorgeous. So I have Angel Girl first at 20. So if you would like this, you got to go just a bit higher. It is a gorgeous piece. Look at the construction on the back. I mean, you can see how well they did that with the rivets. You've got the puddling, and then you have all of that beautiful Y-back construction. The pen is in wonderful shape with a regular fold-over clasp. So you got the safety clasp, and look at that, the detail work in that.
That is such good workmanship on there.
It really is just stunning.
Angel Girls at 22.
And I love what they've done here on the leaves. I don't know if you can see the leaves, but see how they even put detail into that metal work? They've stamped that in. It is just a stunning brooch. Really elegant.
Yeah,
really
Pam.
lovely, delicate, just stunning. So
Great Easter.
Great for Easter. All right, folks. Well, I see Marianne at 21. I see Angel Girl at 22. So I think we can start calling it. So going, how do you do this, Pam? Do you say going once, going twice?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, and then I always wait on Peterson to type in the winner because our chats run so different.
Okay, so we are going once, we are going twice, and we are going to sell it, and we will let Peterson type that in. So thank you guys so much. This is quite the stunner, and guys, it glows. You can't beat that uranium stone on the side. Such a fun little piece. Really delicate and sweet for spring, summer, and Easter. And we will see who gets it. Let's see. I see the sold came in, so thank you, Peterson. And let's take a minute and give Peterson a round of applause for all of her help tonight. She was already doing excellent, so thank you. And let's see. And yes, Carrie picked this one out, so I have to give a shout out to Carrie, who was on live with me shopping, and she picked this one out, and she did a stellar job. All right, so my flea market treasures, you get that for 23. Thank you, Jerry, so much.
Congratulations, Jerry. That's a gorgeous one.
Yeah, you're going to love this piece. All righty, back to you, Pam.
Okay, classic old soul. I sure will. How's that, baby? Okay. Peterson, my first item is a 1905 Northwood uranium glass footed bowl with the beaded
Switch us.
Why don't I switch us? Okay, let's go again. A 1905 Northwood uranium glass footed bowl with the beaded swag design, the opalescent ruffle, the 4 feet, in perfect condition. Again, 1905. This piece is starting out at $40.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
8 inches across, and it is 2 3/4 inches high at the tallest peak of the ruffle. And again, it is uranium glass. It's the Northwood beaded swag with the opalescent ruffle. And I don't know if it's going to show up, but take my word for it. It's uranium.
Angela H. is at 45.
And it is absolutely gorgeous.
Miss Gia Schaefer is at 48.
Let's see if it'll show up down here better. It don't. This doesn't show up as good as the ruffle part does. It's just really, really, really pretty. And it is in perfect condition to be over almost 120 years old.
Auntie Gabby is at 50.
I mean, look at that. It's on 4 feet. It's now I don't know what the shape of this basket is called. There is a name for the shape of this basket, and if Becky was here, she would know. I'm sure Katie may know, but it's where the sides, the sides go up and down like that. But this is a piece I held on to from Miss Vase's auction of her estate. And I brought it to y'all tonight because I wanted to save it.
Texture on that is incredible, Pam.
Yeah. Now, the texture of it is on the bottom. The top of the piece is all smooth. All of the texture is on the bottom, underneath the bottom. So, let's see.
Hey, Miss.
Vintage Viking Treasures. It's a tri-ruffle, Becky says. So thank you, baby doll.
Thank
I
you, Miss
appreciate
Becky.
it. And
Hey, Miss
Listen.
Nancy, and hey, everybody.
high offer is $50 with Gabby. So we're going to say going once, going twice. Hey, Christina. Hey, Pam. Hey, less than 10. Hey, Angela. Going twice. Thanks, Becky. And sold.
Oh my gosh, Pam, that is a stunner. Just
I know. I was tempted to keep it, but I know.
I know, isn't that always the thing we
Hey,
always,
Robin.
always are
Robin.
struggling with?
Okay, Michelle put in the stop. I know, Gabby. I had you. Ooh. Hey, Jane Watson. Hey, Yvonne. Hey, Mary. Hey, Kate. Hey, Virginia. I see. Ooh, did Peterson put it in and I missed it? Okay. Congratulations, Gabby. Thank you, baby.
Awesome, Gabby. That is a stunner.
Yeah, it's a good piece. It's a
Is it,
good piece.
I love that. All right, guys. Well, my next item I'm very excited about because I have another brooch for you. And tonight I got quite the selection of brooches. And this one is just the coolest brooch I think I've ever seen. It is a large leopard or panther, and he measures 2.5 inches across, and he is a really nice size. And we're going to start him at $25. Now, he is all enamel. So if you can see here, he's got all of the enamel work. He's gold toned, and all of his little rhinestones are there. The detail to him is excellent. He is a nice, heavy pen, really a good size. And I can imagine this on a jean jacket because I think that would be so cool with other pens. A fantastic size. I think Panther is probably what this would be called. I would call him a panther, maybe a leopard, but he is wonderful. And I love the detail to him. He's got a fold over clasp on the back, and I'll show you that here. And I wanted you to see his detail. So on the back, he's got the fold over clasp, hammered metal, and then he's got his face there. And man, that is a stunner. Even if for a black coat or an evening out, I mean, he would just be amazing. So I'm still working on whether you can see it a little bit better here or on the black pillow. And I think it's almost better this way. He just really is a really, really amazing piece. I love also the way that they've done his eyes. So he's got sort of the mysterious eyes, and then he's got all of the rhinestones. Now, I did check his enamel. The enamel does not glow. Some of these brooches with the enamel actually do light up under black light. So you want to always check your enameled pieces, but he does not glow. You can see that here, but he is still fabulous. Gold toned, really beautiful, and a nice size. And he's not so heavy that he would pull down your shirt, but he does have a nice weight to him. So, and the clasp, the fold over clasp in the back works really well. So it's just a standard safety clasp in the back there, and really great piece. So definitely check your enamel to see if they glow or light up under black light. And I don't see anyone for this one, which is A-okay. I appreciate everybody's consideration. So let's see if Pam's ready. We could start going once for this guy. We'll go twice for this guy, and we will see what happens, and then we'll switch back to Pam. Yeah, the cadmium does glow in things. The cadmium, the uranium, sometimes blue can glow too. Yes, for an evening jacket, he would be really fantastic. All righty.
I had myself muted. Sorry.
No, I'm talking
That
about
is A-okay, Pam.
What?
the picture. Why'd you switch the picture?
Because it's my turn.
Oh. They're not hoarder, yeah, honey. I can't get a word in edgewise.
Kelly said I would. That's how Kelly saw a message from Thrifter Not Hoarder. Said Kelly sure is quiet tonight. Kelly looked at me and she said, "Can't get a dang word in it." Okay. Up next tonight, I have a set of antique mantle lusters. They are hand painted in this beautiful Victorian design. Hold on a second. Let me turn this one off and see if it'll show up better without that glare on it. It is just absolutely beautiful. The bottom is cobalt blue and gold, and the scene is just these beautiful, beautiful boy and girl out in the woods in their dress. The inside even has the flowers on it. And there's your spot for your candles. I will ship, I'm sorry. These are starting out at $50 for the pair. And they are 8 3/4 inches tall. And I would ship them. I would take these prisms off and wrap them up individually before I ship them to keep them from getting chipped or anything. And they are just absolutely magnificent. Here's the other one. Just exactly like it. Just beautiful.
Angela H is at 50.
Now there is no, that was I was going to say there is.
Carol's
No,
is at 52.
I thought there was a crack on that side, but it was the glare from the thing, because I thought I had checked these out really good. These are another piece from Mrs. Vase's estate that I got last year. And like I said, these prisms on this mantle luster, I will take them all off. You can see how they hook through right there. And they just slip on and slip off, because I would just be too scared that they would damage the holder, or that they would get chipped or damage themselves. So I will ship the prisms wrapped individually. And they are just absolutely gorgeous. Let me try to show y'all the...
Auntie Gabby's asking, are they opalescent? Hey, Ariana, how are you, sweetie?
They're like bone china. They don't fluoresce, if that's what you're asking, or I don't. Does that look like
gorgeous?
No. And just a beautiful cobalt blue with gold trim, and they're both identical. So I'm just going to show you one or the other. The scene. No, the prisms.
Are they Michelle said, Peterson said pearlescent. She's asking, are they pearlescent?
No, they are clear. The prisms are clear. And they do not glow at all.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Benny, welcome.
And there's that big old tree. But they'd be beautiful. High offer is $55 with 4 Sandy's lilacs. So we're going to say going once. Hey, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
Going twice. Hey, Pamela 13.
Welcome, guys.
And sold. Hey, Robin. Hey, Vinny.
You just said hi to Vinny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kelly's telling me I just said hi to Vinny.
Welcome, Jeannie Spruce and Gussie.
Hey, Jeannie Spruce and Gussie.
How about that? That's a cute name.
That's an adorable name. And man, guys, these are just the statement of the year. You found some great things through Mrs. Vase, Pam, and I'm glad that people can.
Yeah, I did.
Arito Jewels by Lydia. Hey, Arito Jewels by Lydia.
Did Peterson put in?
Yeah, same 4 Sandy's lilacs for 55.
Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. And thank you, everybody else who bid on them, too. Okay, let me get my sweet Katie Bud back over.
Hey, Miss
You're doing
Tricia.
a great job switching us back and forth, Pam.
Now, do you
All right. Well, the next item I have for you is another amazing brooch. This is probably from the 1950s, and we are going to start it at $28. This is a gorgeous two or multiple colored, almost starburst like brooch, and has the green marquees, which are just absolutely amazing. You've got the blue rounds and the pink rounds with a prawn set green stone in the middle. You have the gold tone with a little bit more of a brassy finish to it. It is gorgeous. It almost looks starburst effect, and it's layered, if you can see on the side. So it has this gorgeous ruffle to it. And I love the dimensionality because you've got the starburst effect here and here. So it's kind of raised. You can see it on the side profile. This is a very well-made brooch. It's got the Y back with the rivet, a nice fold-over safety clasp, and a very solid back. This is nice and hefty. It's not going anywhere. And it is just stunning. So this is starting at $28. And I'll put it back on the pillow so that you can really see all of its detail.
That was my favorite.
Just beautifully. I've never seen one like this, Pam. And no, for all of you guys.
Oh, that's pretty. Look.
It doesn't glow, but it does shine under black light. That purple has a little bit of a sheen to it with the black light there. That's just gorgeous. Well, it's kind of a pink. But then when you shine it, it almost turns it purple. This piece is just amazing.
Katie, Cheryl Ross is asking if it was marked by anybody. I don't think that one was it?
No, this one is not marked. But as with all brooches, sometimes the earrings, if this would have come with earrings, are marked and the brooch is not. Sometimes the brooch is marked and the earrings are not. So it's hard to say exactly what company made this. The stones are really well made, so I almost would go out on a limb saying Austrian, not 100% sure there. But Pam would know a little bit more on that. And see, I love this too. All of these are riveted in. See in the back?
That's a very well made piece.
Extremely good quality. I mean, when you have each one of those little segments that are riveted in, it's just gorgeous. And the dimensionality to this, folks, is just stunning. I mean, you can see
from the looks of those stones, I would say that was Austrian.
Yeah. And I would definitely agree with that. The lady that I picked up these brooches from, she actually travels the world and goes to England, France, Italy, Austria, and she brings back all of these brooches. So I wouldn't be surprised. This was in her Austrian section, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is Austrian. But it just has the most beautiful color combination. And you guys know I am a total sucker for the marquee stones because I think they're just such an unusual shape. And it really adds so much to this brooch.
Looks like high offer is 35 with Angela H.
Okay, Angela H is high offer at 33 or 35 now. And this piece is a
36 from Joanne.
Okay, Joanne at 36. This piece is just unusual, and I love the shade of blue. I don't know if it will come up on camera. You know, that's always the struggle with these sales is trying to get the colors to show up. But that blue, it's almost like ice blue. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And the pink,
I see.
And the green.
Gabby at 40.
A green. All right. Thanks, Gabby. Thank you, everybody, so much. This brooch is a stunner. So we'll go ahead and start calling it. We'll go in once for this fabulous brooch. We're going twice. And we are going to sell this brooch. I just absolutely love this piece. This piece was really hard for me to not keep myself, if I'm being honest with you guys, because it is so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. And a really unique color combination. There it is. Oh, man. Amazing. I'll be glad for whoever gets this because I know they'll take great care of it and enjoy it in their collection. So I see Peterson put in the stop there. And let's see who gets this fabulous piece. Joanne for 46. Congratulations, Joanne. You are going to love this.
Yep.
And thank you to everyone that put in bids on this fabulous brooch.
Okay, congratulations, Joanne. And I just have to take a minute because I hope she doesn't mind. She just popped in the chat, or I just saw her. And we have something tonight to be very thankful for, because I don't know how many of you know it, but Jen Weeks has been battling tumors off and on, and she had her scan. Oh, I can't remember what day she said, but anyway, it was one day last week, and she is all clear.
Oh,
there's no
wonderful.
There's no trace of any cancer. The tumor is not changed or anything, so she is free and clear. And I told her when she messaged me and let me know that, I said, that's the best thing I've heard in a while.
Praise the Lord.
Yes, I was so thankful.
Hey, my Nate.
Oh, that is just such amazing news. Welcome,
Yeah.
Nate.
She's been through it, honey. I mean, they put her through the ringer with that stuff. So I thought it was amazing news, and I wanted to let everybody know, because I know a lot of y'all were praying for her with me. So I sure do appreciate it. Okay, next up,
Tammy Renee Walker, how are you?
is a 1960s John Romaine fish krill wicker purse. So any of you interested in vintage clothing, vintage purses, right now you need to go to Google and look up John Romaine vintage krill purse and see the soles on them. That's all I'm saying.
Krill as in Creel.
This beautiful specimen right here is starting off at $30. It is in absolutely perfect condition. Well, I won't say perfect, because it is vintage, but it is in really, really wonderful condition. This piece is from my own collection. It is from the 1960s. It has a leather strap. It has brass hardware. It has a leather fastener right here on the strap. It has leather interior. There is the John Raymond stamp and logo.
Oh,
It doesn't have, but it only has one pocket. But back then in the 60s, I mean, this was a huge purse for the 60s, but they didn't have carry around as many things. But as far as mechanics and just, the condition of it, it is in extremely good shape. And again, it is a John Romaine wicker fish krill 1960s purse. Here is the strap that's adjustable on the shoulder strap. Oh, that would be cute, Tarnished Treasures.
Oh, yes, it would.
Oh, it would be.
Sarah Lee
Oh,
Coleman said, hi, Katie, Pamela, and Kellye. Happy to see y'all. You made my day.
Oh, thank you.
That's so sweet, Sarah.
It is. I mean, I carried this for a long time when I got, and it was vintage when I bought it. When I bought it in the early 90s, it was vintage then.
It was like 80s of probably. Hey, Mr. Thomas Lynch. How are you?
Hey, Thomas and Sue. But it is so cool. And like I said, if y'all, any vintage clothing or jewelry, clothing or purse collectors, if you're looking this up, it's a deal. And let's see, it says right here, made in Hong Kong.
Pam Avery says she has one just like that.
Do you, Pam? Pam, where have you been? Have you been okay? If you have been here and I have not been saying hey to you in these chats, I apologize. Because, Kellye keeps me on a tight leash sometimes. When I have guests, she's a little more lenient on me.
Hey, Miss Patricia Gessner.
Hey, Patricia! Lordy mercy, did you dig out of that snow? Oh, Lord. Hi, Michelle Newton's Cupboard. How are you, darling?
Hey, guys, welcome.
Oh, it's so good to see all of y'all. Hey, Paula, did I say hey to you? See, I think I've missed a lot of people.
Pam Avery said no, she's traveling nursing again.
Oh, well, honey, be careful. Let me put you back on my prayer list. Lord God, I didn't know you was out there.
And I see Patricia at $70.
Oh, thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Hey, Julie, Day Trip Vintage. Hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie, you guys had a great sale last week with Pam. That was
What?
a lot of fun.
Aren't those girls precious?
Oh, they are. They're just
I mean, I
great.
just love them to death. Okay, we're going to start calling it. I just start running my mouth, and then we're going to say going once, going twice,
And we're going to say sold and wait to see who Peterson puts in as the winner, because I don't even look.
I love the idea of putting flowers in that on the back of a door.
I didn't even think about that. Well, look who it came from.
Karina,
Yeah,
I know, right?
My creative inspiration.
She's got great ideas.
Hey, Dana Grace.
Hey, Dana Grace. Mom told me about the earrings. I want to tell you thank you so much. That's so sweet.
And it goes to Patricia Gessner for $70.
So to Patricia for $70. Oh, thank you, Patty. And thank you, everybody else who bid on it, too.
Chrissy's Corner for Collectors says, Miss Pam, I fell asleep last week. My husband made me watch it next morning. I spit out my coffee laughing.
Oh, probably at the Valentine's.
Valentine's was wild. It was so fun to see that. I think you've got something there, guys. Now, my next item is fun. This is a set of vintage, new old stock children's lacing cards. Now, I would guess these to probably be from the 50s or 60s. And there's two designs here. Now, these have never been used. So you can see the holes up at the top where the child would have learned to lace and put things and teach dexterity. But of course, you don't have to use these for kids. These would just be so cute for a junk journal, for framing. They're just absolutely adorable. We're going to start these at $10. And you're going to get the pair. So we've got the squirrel here. And I just think the squirrel is so kitschy and cute. He's got his large nut. He's sitting on a branch with the cool little leaves down at the bottom. You can see all of the holes are intact. Now, I do think that these would have come out of a book because of the perforations on the side and the numbers on the bottom. So this is number 11. There is just a little wear to that corner and to that corner up there, but otherwise they are in excellent shape. And you got the adorable little frog with the top hat that I just love. And he's got his little tie and his overcoat with his own little corsage there. And the cufflinks, check out the cufflinks on his lily pad. And he's got his little cane. He is just fabulous. Now, these are 6 by 8 1/4 inches. So they're just a little bit larger than a 6 by 8, but not too much. You could probably trim them down and put them in some sort of a frame or a vignette. Even if you had a flower frog, I could just see these sitting up in a flower frog for spring, for summer. They're just so cute. You could even transition this into Thanksgiving time and fall, but they're adorable. And the possibilities and creativity with these are endless. Now, I do see Peggy at $10, and I think that is wonderful. These guys just deserve to go to a good home where they're going to be loved. The corners, this one's number 4. And this one is also 4. So there's 4 and 11 here. So we've got 4 and number 11. So again, these probably did come out of a book, but they're so cute. And again, the possibilities for junk journaling, as much as I hate to see these used for junk journaling, they're stiff enough cardboard that if you wanted to put them like as the front and back of a journal, I think it would be really cool. And because they've got the little holes, you could probably figure out how to tie them together some way. So that is adorable. Peggy is at $12. So thank you, Peggy. So we're going to start calling these. So we're going to go once. We're going to go twice. And we are going to sell the lacing cards. And is Vinny being naughty in the chat? I knew he would be with the squirrel. I was waiting for something to come up. Oh, Vinny always keeps us laughing. All of you guys do as well. These are just so darling. I think we've got Pamela, the squirrel, and Patrick, the frog. Or we can name these whatever we want. All right. I see the stop coming in. And let's see. Oh, you missed the show last week, Vinny, with the Valentines.
So to Peggy Gilmore for 15.
Oh, thank you, Peggy. You are going to love these. These are just darling.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy, how are you, baby? Tell Frank we said hello. Okay, up next is another piece y'all can look up because this is something y'all aren't familiar with, this artist. And I just want you to know that she's out there. She's a real thing. Well, I don't know if she's still alive or not.
Somebody may know.
Anyway, this is from the Lakota Sioux Indian pottery art. Well, she doesn't just do pottery. She looms too. Named Sherry Silver Thunder. Sherry Silver Thunder. This is a wedding vase, but it's unlike most wedding vases as far as artwork that you see, because it's got a native woman in profile carrying one of the, I assume it's water jug. It's either water or mace in there. And it's got the most beautiful sunset design on it. And the colors are just gorgeous. It's her signature brown. She did sign it on the bottom, and it's from May of 86. This beautiful piece is starting at $25. Again, it is from Sherry Silver Thunder, and she is a Lakota Sioux Indian artist. It is in absolutely immaculate condition. I've had this for years and years and years. And
hey, Tiger.
It is just perfect. Look at that. Just really, really pretty. And again, there's her signature. There's her stamp, but this is a piece. Well, there's her stamp, but this is a piece she signed as well, and she dated it. That means 0586. I know it's not a item number or anything like that, but it's just a gorgeous piece, and the colors are so beautiful. And for most of the ones that you see like this are the Southwestern design, like the pattern coming through, like the geometric patterns and stuff. You hardly ever see them with like a human depicted on there, or in this case, a Native American depicted on there. Okay, so I see the high offers at 25 with Joanne. So we're going to say going once, going twice, and we're going to say sold. On the little.
It's a really unusual piece, Pam. I love the colors in it so much.
I've had it ever since the late 80s.
Karen Lotta said some people believe that once the couple have walked on, the pot is to be broke.
Well, this was bought for me as decoration. Now, I don't know if she makes them.
I think she's just meaning like what the wedding.
Oh, back in the day, yes.
In the days, what they do.
Kind of like in a Jewish ceremony, they muzzle top and break the glass. Probably so. Oh, shoot, I ain't even looking.
Okay, Julie, go and enjoy your walk.
Oh, yes, Julie, go and enjoy yourself, honey. Thank you for coming.
Hey, Vintage Conversation, how are you?
I forgot. Did
It would
Peterson
be a
put
gift for
everyone?
a wedding. Yeah, Miss Joanne, 25.
Oh, Miss Joanne, 25. Lordy mercy, I'm so sorry. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Peterson.
All right, guys, are you ready to show the glow? Because up next, I have an amazing uranium brooch for you. This is a Weiss piece, and yes, it comes with the brooch and the clip-on earrings, and guys, it lights up green, bright green.
Oh, my gosh.
But, let me turn off this light here, so maybe it will show up a little bit better on camera. Look at that glow. So the earrings glow and the brooch glows, and these are marked Weiss, which if you know anything about Weiss, they are an amazing name. So we are going to start this at $40. So
those are gorgeous.
It is marked Weiss. I don't know if you can see the Weiss stamped into the earring back there. The brooch is not marked Weiss, but as most jewelry, some of the time the earrings are marked and the brooch is not. So the earrings are stamped Weiss. The brooch does go with it. The earrings measure 1 inch across. They are clip-on earrings. However, you can get these converted into posts very easily if you would
and
like.
Y'all, it did not glow anything on this screen like it did when Katie was showing like that. Look at that.
I mean, it just lights up. The brooch
it is neon green.
This is 1.5 inches wide. All of these large stones here are prong set.
Hey, Nikki, the
have
climbing
little
monkey.
rounds
Hey,
that are
Nikki.
glued in going around. You've got the fold over clasp. Now, Weiss, as I said, is an extremely good name. Albert Weiss founded Weiss. He actually dropped out of college in the 1900s and started working for Coro. And then in 1942, he founded Weiss because he felt that he had learned enough through Coro and started designing his own jewelry. And Weiss was very short-lived. It only lasted from 1942 until 1972 because when his son got it in 1969, he basically ran the business into the ground. But Weiss is extremely well known for their high quality. And because it had such a short run, there aren't as many pieces around. Weiss, you do find, but they're a little bit more special when you do come across them. And they're just such high quality. He made some of the best jewelry. And this piece does glow. I mean, it is like a neon green. I wish, guys, you could see this on camera. It's almost like that. It just doesn't show up like it does in person. So you have to wear this to your next dinner party or evening out. And then take your black light keychain with you and have everybody turn out the lights and then shine this on yourself. And you will just be sparkling. You will be the life of the party. This is just such an exciting set. And I am so glad that I was able to get this. The earrings, as I say, are marked Weiss. I think you can see the Weiss mark on the back of the clip-on earrings. It is gold toned with the green. Absolutely lovely. Just a stunning set. So we are going to start the countdown on this beautiful neon green Weiss set. Absolute stunner. I'll tell you guys, I really struggled not keeping this, and I'm the brooch lady. So this was a tough offer, but I'm really glad that someone is going to love this and get this piece and just cherish it because it is amazing. So we're going to start the countdown going once, going twice, and we are going to sell this neon green amazing Weiss set. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, this is just incredible. I really love the neon green. Yeah, Benny, I am the crazy brooch lady. Just a stunner of a piece. And I am really excited to see who gets this because I know it will go to a good, loving, wonderful home that will enjoy wearing it.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Really have fun. And yeah, and you can, the nice thing about these clips, as I said, they're very easy now to get converted into posts so that you can wear them. You can also get little rubber backings for the clips you can buy on Amazon that make them a little bit more comfortable to wear. But of course, the brooch is all ready to be put on for anybody that wants to wear that. All right, so it's sold to Nikki, the climbing monkey, for $61. Congratulations, Nikki. Now, you are new to me, so do make sure you send me an email with your information. And I am shipping from Florida for everyone that doesn't know that. But all of these brooches are going to be very inexpensive to ship. So thank you, Nikki.
Okay, up next, I have a vintage set of sterling silver and abalone bracelet and earrings. Now the bracelet also has spiny oyster and abalone. The earrings just have the abalone. This set is starting at $45, and these are pieces out of my personal collection. The dark that you see in the center there is the spiny oyster. Of course, the outside pieces that you see are the abalone. It has a safety chain. It is smooth as it can be because it has been worn for years and years. Here are the earrings. They are pierced round ovals. Let me get one close enough so I can show you the marks on the back. This is, one of them shows up better than the other one, but I'll just show you both of them. Hold on. They are starting, the set starts at $45. There it is on that one, the earrings. And then I'm trying to get the bracelet open so I can show you, but I can't. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find the button. It's got a spring-loaded clasp. You can tell the age on it from this. This set is from the 1960s.
Oh,
Here is the mark on the
Gabrielle's at
bracelet.
45.
Let me see if I can try to do this with the. See if this will show up better like that. If you can see it better.
It's
If I
hard
do.
showing those tiny marks, isn't it, Pam?
Yes. But it is, when I tell you that this feels like butter, just like melted butter on your skin, I mean, it doesn't catch, it doesn't go anywhere. And it is extremely easy with this snap clasp to put it on and off yourself. It's just, oh my God, I love this. But, I mean, you know, you can just have so many pieces in your.
That's
And
true.
here are the earrings. Let me get these up there again. Oh, I dropped my thing. That's what that was. Uh-oh. So it's the beautiful bracelet. Ooh, and the earrings.
My gosh, the detail to those, Pam, are just lovely.
This, I like this because it's so lightweight, but it's showy. You know what I mean?
Yes, which is hard to find something.
And
That's
it was
lightweight
kind of
and
dressy
showy.
because most of my turquoise is the chunky, big more southwestern looking that you really couldn't wear with, like, say, to something more fancy like. I mean, this you could wear anywhere and it not be that big, out in your face Western looking. Oh, I'm sorry. How long is the bracelet? I'm sorry, Michelle. It is.
I was trying to tell her, but I was in the powder room, Michelle. I'm sorry.
4, 7.5. The best I can measure with the safety chain. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 4.5. 7.5. 7 3/4. 7 3/4 is what it measures, and it is in remarkable vintage condition. I mean, almost brand new. Hey, Erin, how are you, baby? Welcome. How's things up in Canada? I hope you're staying warm.
I hope so too, because I've heard it's cold there.
I have too. So we're going to say,
Susan S is at 46. Auntie Gabby is at 50.
I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's just so pretty. And I'll try to get it up here so you can see the spiny oyster and the abalone in there.
Hey, Laura.
Just a very beautiful set. So I'm going to say going once,
Miss Sue Gillespie is at 51.
going twice,
Auntie Gabby is at 60.
and sold. I'm going to miss you.
Hey, Alex and Aaron.
But Gabby is going to love
Mary?
that.
Oh, yeah, I missed it. I was drinking out of my, oh, you didn't miss it because I finished my tea before I got on here. But anyway, I was drinking my tea this week out of my Chapter 2 Vintage Company beautiful mug.
Oh, how fun. Welcome, Alex.
Oh, dadgummit, I need to get on the program.
It's
Auntie
okay,
Gabby.
Pam.
Hey, Sabrina. Thanks,
It's a
Gabby,
lot
and
to
thank you
coordinate.
everybody who bid on it.
Hey, Peachy Me.
Hey,
All
Peachy
right,
Me.
well, hi, Peachy Me. Welcome. So we're moving from some beautiful brooches to some incredible advertising. And this is something that I really, really like. I have for you a dog bath tin. And this is an original tin from the 1940s with some amazing graphics on it. So we're going to start this tin at $20. And if you know anything about some of these old Hearts tins, that is definitely a steal of a deal. Now, I love this because it's manufactured by Hearts, and Hearts is still around today. But what's pretty cool about Hearts is in 1926, Max Stern, the guy that founded Hearts, came over from Germany, and he came over with 5,000, that's right, 5,000 singing canaries, and actually used them to start his business. And he received them from a debt that was paid by a childhood friend. And he started Hearts, and of course, they made all kinds of products for birds, dogs, cats. And this is just an unusual tin. It doesn't come up for sale very often, and it has some great graphics. So this is a dry clean dog bath. Look at the little lady there with her dog. I don't know what kind of dog that is, but he is cute, and it's 25 cents. Now, with all tins that have some age to them, there are some, rusty, crusty bits that we all love. But I love the orange color because for Halloween, this would be really excellent in a display. You could kind of make her like a witch or someone concocting potions, or you could use this just all year round because the graphics are fantastic. So what's pretty funny about this is on the back, it says it's good for cats too. Now, I cannot imagine a cat sitting still for a bath, let alone something that is a dry bath. So this, yes, is actually a powder that would have been poured out of the top and onto your dog. The lid does come off, and it's got the hole there, so you could fill this with something if you wanted to. And it just has some amazing graphics. It says rub it in and brush it out. And then on the back, what I think is funny is it says bathing a dog with soap and water is not always convenient, and without special facilities is often a messy process. Besides, the dog may suffer from cold if not thoroughly dried. With dry clean, no water is used, so that in 10 minutes, the dog is dry and fresh and it is ready to go out and get dirty again, right? Use dry clean dog bath twice a week. So that's what you would have done, is sprinkled this on and then brushed it out. Now, I do know this is from the 40s because it has a 1-digit zip code. So if you know anything about zip codes, I've talked about this quite a lot with Patrick, but the 1-digit zip code basically helps us date things, because they didn't have 1-digit zip codes in 1963, because that's when 5-digit zip codes came out. So the 1-digit zip code was around from 1948 to 1963, and this is a tin from the late 40s, and it just has some fabulous graphics on it. So I really love this piece. So let me see where we are. Gabby is at $25. Awesome, Gabby. You're going to really enjoy this if you get this. I just think the graphics are so cool. And I mean, something from the 40s surviving that long. That's the thing that amazes me about these tins is, these were not meant to be kept. People were meant to use them and throw them away. And somebody kept this and probably reused it for something else, to not be wasteful and to use everything like they did back in the day. And now here it is, all these years later, being appreciated by an advertising collector that wants to have it in a vignette or a display in their home, which I just think is so cool. So we are at 25 with Gabby. So we are going to go once for the dry clean dog tin. We are going to go twice, and we are going to sell it. And I can't wait to see who gets this amazing piece. I just think it's so cool. And if you know me, you know, I love my advertising. Coke wall behind me, just absolutely fantastic piece of advertising that is not particularly common. The Hearts products, anytime you can find some of the Hearts tins, like with the canaries singing, those are pretty unusual. So I love finding things like this. Let's see who gets this. Gabby, you're getting this for $25. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yay!
That is a
Congratulations, Gabby. Okay, I would like to say, first of all, hey, Peachy Me, and congratulations. I just saw in the chat, I happened to catch it at a slow moment where you said that you had gotten released from the doctor with all those issues concerning your cellulitis. So I am so thankful for that.
Good.
Yes, because you're another one who has been suffering with something for months and months. So that's good. And hey, Uncle Andy, how are you?
Welcome, Uncle Andy.
Yep. Okay, up next, my next item is a lot of vintage Easter. This lot is starting at $35 for the lot of vintage Easter. We start off with this cute little tin. Whoop, let me just get this light off right here. With this cute vintage tin. And inside we have the vintage candy containers. We've got the little lamb. We've got the little bunny holding the egg. And then we have the big, huge paper mache egg from West Germany. And I mean, it's huge. Look at this egg.
Wow, that is a great
And you get the tin. And the West German egg is in fantastic vintage condition. Look at that inside. It's got all the little paper and graphics and everything in there. It's got the same graphic on both sides with the 2 rabbits in their Easter basket. The beautiful, beautiful. It fits together perfectly. So you get, look at the little animals are having a tea party right here. Just really, really cute. And you get the box, the egg, and both of the vintage candy containers. And it's the offer up on the lot starts at $35.
Hey, Kellye Golden.
Hi,
That
Kellye.
is an amazing lot for Easter, guys.
Yep. You'd have your whole little display right here. Put that in there for me so I can hold it all up together, if you don't mind.
It's going to come out.
Let me try to fix him over here then. Let me try to move him over here.
Peachy Me is at 35. Hey, Leanne B.
Hey, Leanne. Hello, Ace Reporter Blaylock. Thanks, Vinny. I appreciate it. I thought it was a good little lot together. And for somebody who don't have a lot of vintage, this is a good way to get started with you some vintage Easter items and, not have to spend a whole lot. Because if the truth was known, I think I paid $35 just for these 2. I really, truly think I did.
Gabrielle's at 40.
And this beautiful egg. I mean, look at that.
The detail on those eggs are
So
always
pretty.
so amazing.
And of course, the tin, is just precious.
Hey, Miss Yvonne, grab it. She's at, Auntie Gabby's at 40, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Melissa A.
Hey, Melissa
Yvonne
A.
might be lagging a little bit.
Yeah, Yvonne, it may be on a lag.
So we're
baby.
going to say going once. Going twice. Oh, and the tin was not marked as being, attributed to anyone. The
Hey, Miss
I was
Maureen.
going to see if there was. Hey, Maureen, how are you, darling? I hope you're staying warm and cozy up there. I can't see. No, I don't see a name on here. Going twice. And we're going to say sold on the little lot of vintage Easter.
What a great lot. And
I thought it would be,
so
I mean,
darling.
and it's also light. It's not going to cost anything to ship it.
Yeah.
And I thought this would be just the right size of a little lot for somebody to start them a vintage Easter
I
collection.
even love all the stuff displayed in the tin like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that
It
could
would
be
be
one
so
to
cute
display.
with some of that little grass in there. And just
Oh,
stuck.
yeah.
I was going to do an assemblage in the tin, but I like the tin too much to use it for an assemblage, so I didn't.
So the Auntie
So
Gabby.
to Gabby for 40. Thank you, Gabby. You sweet angel. Hey, Wendy Belton.
Welcome, Wendy and Yvonne and everyone just coming in. We're thrilled you're here tonight. My next item is a 1950s brooch, and Carrie helped me pick this out, who's hanging around in the chat. And guys, this is just another stunner in my opinion. I love all brooches, but this one's got some really amazing organic movement to it. It is from the 1950s, and we are going to start this at $35. Now, this is a nice size at 3 inches, and every stone in here, guys, is prong set. It is
That's
a beautiful
gorgeous.
pink color. It's kind of two-tone pink because you've got the blush pink marquee stones here that I do believe are glass. They are cold to the touch. And then you have these darker kind of, not quite fuchsia pink, but almost little round stones, all prong set. And then you have the big stone here, which is like an Aurora Borealis pink. It is all riveted on the back, so it is amazing in its quality and construction. All the rivets are there, and it is a gold tone piece that is stunning. The clasp works beautifully in the back. It's got the fold over safety clasp in the back. Nice pin. It sits up like this, but you could probably also wear it this way if you wanted to, although I think it is meant to be worn this way. And it is just amazing. You can see all the rivets there. The detail and movement and organic design to this pen is absolutely gorgeous. And it has no condition issues whatsoever. It's not signed, so I'm not 100% sure who made it. But based on the construction, I would say 50s for this piece. And it is just absolutely a gorgeous beauty. I mean, and 3 inches is a wonderful size for any type of jean jacket, white crisp blouse for the springtime or summer. It really is a stunning piece, and it really sparkles. I love the smoothness of these marquise stones here. Just absolutely stunning. This piece is amazing. And I see Daniel's in the chat oohing and eyeing over it. I think Gia Schaefer is at 35. Just want to check. Yes, thanks, Peterson, for helping out with that. This is just so beautiful, and it's maybe not showing up as well on the black pillow as I had hoped, so I'll show it this way so you can really see its detail, because it is gorgeous. And each branch, I love the way they've done the branches, because instead of these just being straight, they're slightly curved, and the way each of that is sitting just adds some dimensionality, texture, and movement to it that is just gorgeous. This piece is really quite the statement. Daniel's my fellow brooch lover in the chat, and we got Pam, who also loves brooches. So we got to bring back the brooch, folks, and this piece definitely would be the one to do it. Catherine's in the chat, too. She does love the brooches. Got lots of brooch people here tonight, which is great. So hopefully you all can help me bring back the brooch and get one of your own fabulous brooches that I've curated for you. So we will count this down. We're going to start counting down at 1, going once. The high offer is 35 with Gia. Fantastic. Oh, Peachy Me is over 200 brooches. Fantastic. Going twice. And we are going to sell the fabulous pink brooch. This guy is just absolutely amazing. So I'm interested to see who gets it, because I have never seen anything like this in this size with this detail and this design. It's really beautiful. So I see the stop, and we're going to wait for Peterson to call this one in the chat and see who gets it, because it is just gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And Carrie is picking this up. Thank you to everyone that bid, but I know Carrie really had a soft spot for this piece. So Carrie, congratulations. You are picking up that beautiful brooch. Yes, great buy, Carrie.
Okay.
Miss Lucinda Walker, we're happy that you're here.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Lucinda.
Hey, Angel Girl. I didn't see you either. Okay, my next offer up is starting at $25. It is 16 inches long, 16 inches tall, and it is a vintage Eagle convex mirror. It is really, really pretty. I do not know the date. It just says copyright Sirocco, made in USA, but it does have the 1 slot screws on the back. It's in really, really good condition, other than it has a few spots of wear right there. Like, you know how it's got 2 about the size, smaller than a pencil eraser.
Hey,
right there.
Ton-titted.
But it is just really, really neat. Starting at $25. Got the eagle on the top. It is 16 inches tall, but it won't be a problem to ship because I can ship it in one of the, like a regional box. But I just thought this was so cute, and it just adds so much to anything, and especially anybody doing a gallery wall. This would be a very good piece to add to that. Just love it. Look at the detail on the eagle.
Hey, Christina Taylor.
Hey, Christina. And the little balls around there. Hey. Time to tick. Time to tick. I get tongue-tied saying that.
And Holly Parker, how are you?
Hey, Holly.
There's a lot of people I haven't seen.
Okay, I don't see any interest on this one, so I'll go back to...
Oh, Chris Rosselli, thank you for joining us. Hope you get to feeling better, sweetie.
Yeah, I hope so, too. So I will go back to Katie Bug.
All right, fantastic. Well, I've got another beautiful piece of advertising for you, and this guy is so cute.
No, but
I am so excited that I was able to bring this piece to Pam's sale because I think that this is adorable, and we all love our vintage pixies, fairies, and this guy is so cute. So this is a nifty apple juice label with the adorable little pixie on him, and we're going to start this guy at $12. Now, this is an new old stock paper label. It was never used. It's in absolutely pristine condition, and I couldn't find really any other labels like this. So in my opinion, I think that this is fairly unique. And I say that because when I did look up the Nifty Corporation, they got their copyright in 1960. And then by 1978, they were defunct. So this has a kind of a short history of being around, but it's pure apple juice. It's got Lustig Foods. And then, of course, it's the Nifty Corporation. I love that it says Nifty on the top. I mean, that bold graphic is fun. You've got the apples, and then you have the little pixie guy that he definitely looks like he's up to something. And I love his little pink shoes with the little yellow on the bottom. And then he's got his little diamonds going around the outside of his shirt. And he is just so fun. So this little Nifty label, I think, would be great framed. It is 4.5 inches by 4 inches. So I'm sure that you could find a frame for this. And anyone who gets it, it will be so lightweight to ship in a little protector piece like this. You will get this really nice protector sleeve. So you could display it this way in the sleeve. You could put this in a flower frog. You can have it framed. It would be so easy to put up in a kitchen. And it's just a nice size. You can even magnetize this to your fridge if you wanted to. I think it's so gorgeous. Yeah, it does sort of remind you a little bit of Real Nifty Vintage Jeffrey. It sure does. And on the back, there's no foxing to it, nothing. And this is a true original label. It's not a reproduction. It is absolutely stunning. And
I see Angel Girl at 22.
Oh, thanks, Angel Girl. That's the high offer. This guy's just so cute. I mean, we gotta love our pixies and our elves. And I really don't know the difference between brownies, pixies, or elves, but he could be whatever you want him to be. And I just think he is cute. I love the little star on his hat with the little swipe of his yellow hair. I mean, then he's got little almost like bluish colored gloves giving the OK symbol. He's just darling. So we are going to start the countdown on this fabulous little label here between 1960 and 1970. And we are going to go once, we are going to go twice, and we are going to sell the Nifty label. And I can't wait to see who gets this because he is pretty fabulous. And I love him. Don't come across pixies and advertising labels that often. So I am really excited about him. He is great. And the graphics are so strong. The colors are brilliant. Just a lovely piece. All right, I see Peterson with the stop. Let's see who gets this fabulous guy. And Gabby, congratulations. That will go well with your advertising tin. So thank you so much for picking that up. You are going to love him. Oh, Pam, you're muted. That happens all the time.
Leanne, I saw your comment about your daughter loving the pink cameo wall pocket. So thank you, baby. I'm so glad she did.
Miss Annie, Out and About Vintage, do you want that mirror? It's $25, baby.
Oh, yeah, the concave eagle.
Since nobody bid on it, we're going to let you have it for $25 if you want to.
If you want it.
If you want it, you got to let me know. I put it to you in the chat, but I don't think you saw it, sweetie.
Hey, Chicago lady.
Hey, Jeannie. Just let me know if you want it. And
Yes, she said yes. That sounds great. Okay.
Okay, thank you. What number was that, baby?
Number 54.
Okay, thank you. Number 54. Thanks, Katie, for giving me time to do this.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Of course.
Okay. Okay, next up, I have a set of piano babies, and their set is starting at $25. They are vintage, and they are made by AA Imports, Inc. Here's the little boy. He's holding a little puppy dog. They're 9 inches long and 4.5 inches tall.
Oh,
He's chunky. So cute. In his little sock feet. Well, both of them are in their little sock feet. Here's the little girl. She's holding a bunny rabbit.
Hey, Kim, you sweet thing.
Just as
my
cute
vintage.
as they can be. Got their little, they don't have any issues as far as chips or cracks or anything like that. They are bisque porcelain. Let me get her up close so you can see her little face.
Hey, Teepee.
And here is
And Christy.
him. Again, he has the little puppy dog. And she has the bunny rabbit. Hey, Kim. I see Peggy Gilmore at 26. Carrie don't like piano babies or cupies. She just doesn't like them. But they're a good size, and they're just, I started to sell them separate because I thought, well, somebody could have one, but I don't want to separate them because they're in such good condition and they go together. They're made by the exact same company, and I know they were made to be a pair. So I just wanted to keep them together. She's got on a little pink top with a little yellow skirt. He's got on a little white top with some brown shorts. And so we're going to say going once on these, going twice on these, and sold, and I'll wait on Peterson.
and we're doing well waiting on Peterson. We're doing a good job remembering that. I'm proud of us.
I was bad last week about it. Woo, Lord.
I know, it happens. Those piano babies are definitely cute/creepy in my opinion. But I love
In a
them.
long time.
And I see Peterson stop.
I see her sold to Christy for $27. Thank you, Christy, and thank you anybody else who was bidding on them for me.
Oh, Christy, those are going to be great in your collection. All right, guys. Well, are we ready to bring the glow again? Because I got another glowy brooch for you, and I'm pretty excited about this one because it lights up bright green. Now, this is an Austrian crystal brooch. It is absolutely stunning, and we are going to start this puppy at $35. And look, folks, it lights up neon. It is not even showing the amount of neon that it does when I show it here in person. I'm going to turn off my ring light, and hopefully you guys can see. Ooh, can you see how that just lights up? It is so stunning. Look at that glow. It is absolutely amazing. Now, this piece, for reference for you guys, from top to the bottom of the stem is 2.5 inches. So it's a very nice size. Across this way is about 2 inches. So it is a stunning piece. It glows bright green. You can see that illuminate there. And let me turn back on my light here so that you can really see the different shades of green. So you've got these two-toned colors of green. You have the neon kind of lime green stones. You have the forest green dark stones. And then you have these kind of, they're almost emerald green here. So they're all different stones, all prong set, by the way. And each little cluster of stones is three-dimensional. You can see it pop out from the side there. And there's rope detailing all the way around in the metal. It almost looks like a little tree, but it's probably like a cluster of flowers. It is Austrian crystal. Let me show you the back. Extremely well made. On the back, you have the clasp here that is a safety clasp. Now, what's interesting about safety clasps is a lot of people think they were invented so that you don't stick yourself with a brooch pinned back, but they actually were invented so that your brooches don't fall off your shirt, because back when brooches were real gold and there weren't costume jewelry pieces, people didn't want to lose their expensive brooches, so they invented the safety clasp. And the bonus of it is you're not going to stick yourself since the pin does not extend past the clasp. But this piece just has some amazing organic shapes to it. Really nice movement. It's just a lovely piece. Very stellar. And it's unusual.
Someone asked in the chat to show the back up close so they can see the kind of clasp it is.
Absolutely. I can show that up close. Hopefully that will stand out. It's hard showing these small details on camera. But there is the clasp. And there's the back. And there's the brooch. It's got these beautiful leaf stems that come down, and they're also texturized with the rope detailing. It looks like a bouquet of flowers, Gabby. It's really lovely. I'll put it back on the pillow here so you can see it. And guys, do keep in mind, it lights up neon green. I wish the camera could show the glow as well as I see it in person, but whoever gets this, I promise you put this under black light and it is just going to shine like there's no tomorrow. I mean, you can just see the sparkle on that piece. It's really stunning. So we've got the high offer at $43 with Pam Avery. It does almost look Weiss-like. It is really a good quality high-end piece. All of those stones are prong set. That is something, again, I always look for, because prong set is a better method of construction because you're not gluing the stones in where they can fall out. All of these stones have little tiny prongs that are set up on
Angela at 44.
And these are wider prongs. Sometimes you'll find on Austrian brooches, in my experience,
big stones,
that the prongs are wider. But yeah, some of those stones are quite little in there. And you can see, hopefully on camera, the different shades of green. Really lovely. All right, so we are going to start the countdown here, folks. Going once for this beautiful Austrian crystal brooch. Going twice for the brooch. And we are going to sell the glowy Austrian crystal brooch. And man, that lights up. I just can't wait for the person to get this and actually try it under black light and see it illuminate, because it just doesn't show up on camera like it does in person, but it is just stunning. I see the stop from Peterson, so thank you, Peterson, so much. And let's see who gets it. And make sure, guys, that you take an opportunity here to refresh if you are behind and be in live chat, not top chat. That does help you stay up to date with the feed. And, you know, the lag's always tough, but that's why we're trying out these offers tonight. And hopefully that gives you all a chance to get in there and get some items that you want. Let's see. Pam Avery for $45. Well, congratulations, Pam.
Congratulations, Pam.
You are just going to love this piece. It is stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gino.
Hey, Gino. Okay, up next I have a lot that is starting at $20. And for all you brass lovers, it is a 4-piece lot of brass items. You have this vase. It is, let's see, 6 inches tall on the base. You have this double frame with the easel on the back so you can stand it up on the table. It is a double frame and it is pretty heavy. I mean, it's substantial. It's not that cheap, you know, it's thick.
That is nice.
Very, very nice. You have this bowl. with the detail in there. There is some distressing and patina on it, but that's what I like. It's got dragons. And let's see how long this one is. 10 1/4 inches long. So you get also this little treasure box. It opens up this way. And it's just that it's perforated, so you could put a votive candle in there and burn it. You could put potpourri in there. It could just be a little stash treasure box. It's just precious. I love it. And the hinge works good on it. And it's pretty big too. So you get the this beautiful little vase. Let's see how tall this one is. Did I say 6 inches tall on the vase? You get the bowl, the frame, and the this little trinket box.
Nate says you must polish.
All 4 pieces, and it's starting at the offer up starts at $20.
Now, someone's saying that might be a cricket box. I think that's Cheryl Ross there.
Yeah, I thought so too, but it didn't have a handle. And I mean, it's not like it's broke or anything. There's no place for a handle, so.
Barbara Riggs is at 25.
But this is a really, really good lot of brass decor. I mean, you could do a whole bookshelf, like put a piece on each one of your shelves in a bookshelf, and that would just add so much to your decor, Plus, you get this double frame.
It really would look nice scattered on a bookshelf. I agree, Pam.
Yeah, I mean, they're wonderful pieces. Like this, they're substantial too. Like this is not, it's not cheap brass. I'll put it to you that way. It's not that thin stuff. This has got a good patina on it. And then this frame, I love the frame. And this bowl with these dragons on it. And the symbol going around.
I love the dragon.
Really nice. So we're going to say going once on the 4-piece lot of brass. Going twice. Oops. And sold.
Hi, Christy Shamp. And Twinkle Toe Treasures.
What a great name.
Yeah, I like that.
Barb.
I
Is that the neighbor next door that mows your lawn, Pam?
Kelly's over here just cringing every time I drop something. Kelly, I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot to look for.
It's a brass band. Yes, Lucinda Walker.
So to Barbara Riggs for $35. Thank you, Barbara. And thank you, everybody else who bid on it for me. And I apologize for the clanging.
Do you see Abby's comment? Yes, Pam, only dates men in turtlenecks.
This is true. Here lately, I don't even date men. So that's another problem here.
Peterson said, still the avalanche happens.
All right. Well, Pam's brass is welcoming in our wonderful next item, which is a pixie. And gotta love the pixies in these advertising pieces. And what I have for you is a new old stock 1956 Dewy Fresh apple crate label. This came off of a fruit crate. I do believe that this was apples. It was made in Yakima, Washington from the Nash Finch Company. And this 1956 Dewy Fresh label is going to start just at $10. It is a new old stock piece, never put on a crate, in absolutely fabulous condition. There is no issues with this whatsoever. It is not a reproduction. There's a 1956 label on copyright on the bottom. And look at these guys. Now, they are having a party on this label. You got this little guy who's got like a little fairy wand, and look at his little like leaf grass skirt. So he is having a good old time. And then you've got his other little buddy on the dewy fresh leaf, just again whipping up some magic with their little fairy wands. And then that guy having a party. So there's 3 pixies on here, or maybe they're cupies. I don't know. Cupies, pixies, elves, whatever they want to be, they can be. They are just absolutely fabulous. I love the colors on this. So this is a red color with the green. So you could put this out around Christmas time, or you could leave this up all year round. And then there's white. You will get this amazing little label holder with the sleeve, so you could display it like this. It is really cute in this little frame here. And this measures 10 inches by 3 inches. So what's nice about this is if you have a smaller space, like above your stove or something like that, that's longer, that you want to hang something, it's the perfect little piece to go in that space. On a sidewall somewhere where you don't have a lot of room, this is fantastic. And again, magnets are a wonderful option for something like this. You could magnetize this paper to your fridge. You could do junk journaling with it, although if you do, don't tell me. I don't want to see a beautiful label get cut up, but that is a possibility if that's something you like. It's just a cute little label. I don't see a lot of these online when I did my research. I love the little dewy fresh pixie guys. I just think they're so kitschy and mid-century and fun. Very much sort of that tiki theme. So too, if you had like a tiki bar or a tiki room, I think this would be really fun next to your tiki mugs. I love that these guys have like little leaf grass skirts on. They're kind of creepy, but they're also kind of cute. So they have this like charm to them that's wonderful. So this will start at $10, and I see Christina at 10 for this label. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here, folks. And we are going once for the Dewy Fresh label. We are going twice for the Dewy Fresh label. And we are going to sell the Dewy Fresh label. And these guys are so cute. You can name them whatever you want, but I'm going to name them Snap, Crackle, and Pop, like the Rice Krispie cereal, because, well, there's 3. And they kind of look like that, in my opinion. All righty, so I'm excited to see who gets this. I also love a little striping detail on the side here. It's printed in the USA, and the fact that it says 1956 is pretty cool. So Christina Taylor gets that for $10. All right, this is heading to Canada. So congratulations, Christina. You are going to love the Dewy Fresh piece. Oh, sure will, Margaret Albers. That is so nice. I will bill you and send to Christina. How kind. I tell you, we got a stellar community here. Oh, Pam, you're muted again.
Crap. Thanks, Katie.
You're welcome.
My next item is a vintage jewelry mystery box, and it's starting at $40. And it is going to be this vintage jewelry box. It's a Farrington made in USA. And the reason I picked this box is because it's a good size. And it has, the inside is really clean. It has these 2 little slots right here and this bottom compartment. And what you're bidding on is I am going to fill this as full as I can get it with vintage jewelry and send it to the winner, box, jewelry, and all. And it's starting at $40.
Gosh, you know this is going to be a good box, guys, because it's coming from Pam, and she loves her jewelry.
I do. It's really in really good condition, the box is. And I thought that it would be a good size because, I mean, you know, the shipping won't be a lot on it. And plus you're getting a killer box and you're getting the vintage jewelry that'll be inside.
Miss Danny is at 80.
And I love the
wonderful.
Auntie Gabby is at 100.
And I promise you it will be worth every penny that you pay for it. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Miss Danny.
Thanks, Danny.
And thanks, Wendy, too.
Thanks, Wendy. But it is just absolutely, I just thought it was a precious box in the size. Now, I think this is probably a gentleman's butler like because of the ship right there.
Yeah.
But I don't know now that the ship could be a logo for the Farrington Company. I'm not sure. But it just struck me. But I thought the size is just perfect. So I went ahead and bought the box because I said that would make a wonderful box to send out a mystery box of vintage jewelry in. So we're going to say,
that coppery lining, Pam. The silky coppery lining is gorgeous.
And really and truly, I mean, I would think this is from the 1950s or 60s. Mm-hmm. It's made in the USA, fashioned by Farrington. And that's the last time I heard anything about them online. I read anything about them being in existence online. So, but it's really the box itself is in really good condition, and even the brass hardware is. So we're going to say going once on the mystery box of vintage jewelry, going twice on the mystery box of vintage jewelry. And we're going to say sold on the mystery box of vintage jewelry.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing, Pam. I love those vintage jewelry boxes.
And I love fixing them up. I have the most fun fixing them up. And whoever wins it, if you want to send me an email and tell me if you would rather have brooches, earrings, mix, or just be a total surprise, you just let me know and send me an email, and I'll fix it ever how you want to.
Gabby for $100.
Oh, thank you, Gabby, and thank you, Deanie, and whoever else was bidding on it. I sure do.
Melton and several others. Thanks to all of y'all.
Thanks, y'all.
Hey, Katie Sunshine.
All right, that is amazing, Pam. Love that jewelry box, and I think that's a great idea for the mystery. Now, this is not a mystery, but it is a fabulous Austrian crystal brooch. And this is an art glass piece. It's absolutely stunning. And yes, folks, it does glow. We are going to start this amazing Austrian crystal brooch at $40. This piece is a stunner. It has one stone that glows like there is no tomorrow. That little stone there is shining bright. And this is actually marked made in Austria. So there is the Austrian mark on the back. I hope that's going to show up. Can you see that there? It's right here. It is rather small, but it is marked. This is what the back looks like. It has the fold over safety clasp on the side that does work. It's extremely well made, very solid piece. And let me show you the front, because every one of these stones are prong set. The detail work on this is absolutely amazing. As far as I can tell, they're all glass stones, so this does have some weight to it. You have
stunning. That is just stunning to me.
It really is amazing. Let me see if I can show you these stones a little bit easier. And of course, we all talk about
Susan Houghton at 45.
Oh, thank you, Susan. Yes, this is a gorgeous piece. So this couple of stones here, they're very large. And they are like an art glass. They're all prong set and they sparkle. So it's got kind of this color that's hard to describe, but it's silver, gold, copper, and orangey flakes on these stones here. Then you have the large green glass stone. You've got the glowy stone here. This is like an ice blue. This stone here, you've got the marquee stones in blue and amber. You have another green marquee stone here, a topaz marquee stone here, and then another beautiful kind of yellowy stone. It is amazing.
I say Christina Taylor at 48.
On the pillow so you can really see it. It's all prong set. The larger stones have the big prongs holding it in. It is marked made in Austria. I see Christina Taylor at 50.
Her wants to know how
this
much
is gorgeous. And of course, you got that one glowing uranium stone. That is pretty amazing. And it just sparkles. I mean, I don't know, Pam. I don't run across these very often. So I was really excited to get this. And I thought it was a stunning piece.
Christina Taylor has the high for now at $50.
So let me measure this for you so you guys can see. It is 2.5 inches roughly wide, at its widest point. So it is a really nice large size. This is just quite the statement piece. And I love the way that they've cut that big green stone in the middle.
Susan Houghton is at 57.
Thank you, Susan. Yes, this is just quite the piece. And I love all the different colors. It's kind of hard to see that yellow against all of that beautiful amber that's going on. But man, it really is. It's like a light yellow kind of topazy color. And then you've got these beautiful stones here along the bottom with that lighter green. Paired with the emerald is just stunning.
You just can't beat the quality in a brooch made in Austria. You just can't.
There's something about the Austrian glass stones that just sparkle.
Right. It's not, I don't know that they're just better quality to me.
Mm-hmm.
They shine so much better. The cut on them is so much better.
I mean, you can just see right now that yellow marquee stone there in the middle is just letting off the most gorgeous light when you move.
Karen Lotta is at 59.
Oh, wonderful, Karen. This is, again, just an amazing piece. And I gotta say, I love these brooches that it's like a surprise. You shine it and it's like, oh, one piece glows. I think that's so cool. It's got like a little surprise waiting for you. All right. I see Susan Houghton is at 62. This is just an amazing piece. Again, the back is marked, made in Austria. It's gold toned, and you can see right through that green stone on the front. Absolutely perfect condition. No wear or issues I can see to it at all. Just amazing. So we are going to start the countdown. We are going to go once for the Austrian crystal brooch. We are going twice, and we are going to sell the glowing Austrian crystal brooch. Just absolutely amazing.
Gorgeous, Katie.
Thrilled to have this piece for the sale.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, Austrian jewelry is complete art, Lucinda Walker. I totally agree. And the lady that I got all of these brooches from, she travels the world. So she goes to Austria, to France, to Italy, to Paris, everywhere, all over to source for brooches. So she finds some of the most unusual ones. Yeah, I know, right? Helen, how many did I keep? Well, the brooch I'm wearing tonight, the Kramer, I did keep. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't put that one in the sale. But it is
so to Susan Houghton for 62.
Susan, you are going to love this. Thank you. And thank you to everybody else that bid on this brooch. And you guys are going to love this. Thank you, Susan.
Okay, my next item is a set of canisters from an old Hoosier cabinet. One is, they both have their labels. One still has the word coffee on it. The other word has worn off. But when I tell you they glow, I don't know. See, it don't show up nearly as well, does it?
Oh, man, Pam.
I mean, it is lime green. Turn the light off.
These things are glowing like crazy.
They are just glowing like crazy, like Kellye said. These are starting at $20 for the pair. And the reason they're starting so low is because, here's the glow on the other one. Let me just get that in. It still just don't show up as good.
It don't.
You
can see it.
It's neon green. You'll see when you get it. They're starting at $20 because they have, because they were used. These were used. They have the little flea bite chip inside the little rim here where the top was placed on and off for use. They're not cracked, or anyway, there's just those little flea bites right there and right there on that one. Does that one have any, Kellye?
I mean, I wouldn't even.
Kelly's saying she wouldn't even call it flea bites. It's rough right there, but I know that's what it is. I know that's from putting that lid back and forth down on there. It's not going to cut me, but it's just little bitty,
That wouldn't even be an issue for me on the inside of that one, but like this one right here, hold on, let me see if I can. I mean, like some of this stuff, you can't even hardly see it.
I mean, when I tell y'all this is neon green glowing, it is neon green glowing. They are, I think they're 2-quart size. Small. They're 8 inches tall. and they are 4¼ inches wide. And they just, I mean, just glow to beat the band. Just look at that, Kellye.
Man, that's bright.
Isn't it? It's old uranium glass that glows like this. And these came out, like I said, up a huge cabinet. I hate that word has come off of there, but it's just a wonder that the silver labels are even still intact.
Oh, I know, because you never see them with the silver.
I'm
label.
so glad that the coffee is still legible, but
Hey, Mallory.
but like I said, you do have the and that's on every one I've ever found. Uranium, the regular clear glass ones, the Hazel Atlas, everything. Is that this little spot right here, because they were used. I mean, they were everyday home essentials, you know, and it's just little bitty flea bite nicks around that rim right there where this top went in.
Pam, I would bet these to be from the 1930s.
I think they're probably from the 20s or 30s, Katie. But this one, I mean, you know, it's just like I said, they've got the little bitty flea bites, but you see me, and my skin is paper thin. So it's just that little, anybody who's seen old glass or anything, or depression, utilitarian kitchen items, you know what I'm talking about when I talk about the little rough spots around where the tops go
They were
in.
well loved and well used.
Yeah, they were used. I mean, this wasn't like something on your vanity that you might go in and powder every once in a while. These were used numerous times a day, every day.
Danny is at 100, and Mallory Adams said that her mom is with her. She's getting over COVID. Her name is Sheila, and she sends her love to everyone. Well, Miss Sheila, we'll be praying for you.
Hey, Miss Sheila.
Hi,
I'm
Sheila.
just better, darling.
We're so glad you're here.
Love to Miss Sheila.
Yes, feel
And my
better.
sweet Maureen. Hey, Maureen.
All right, so now the high bid offer is 105, Miss Patricia Gessner. Miss Danny, thank you so much.
Thanks, Danny. I appreciate it. So we're going to say going once, going twice, and sold.
Oh man, this is quite the set.
I know. I thought they were so cute. And really and truly, the nicks inside the lid are not near. I mean, I've seen them with chunks out.
I wouldn't even consider what the for the age of those. I wouldn't.
And Kelly's picky, so if
I'm
she's
very
saying,
picky, and I would, if I say something like that,
if she's saying she wouldn't consider it. So to Patricia Gessner for 105. Thanks, Patty, and thank you too, Danny, for bidding on them for me.
Thank you. There was a lot of other people who did too. Thanks to all of y'all.
Thanks to all y'all. Kelly's rushing me on. Okay, let's
No, I
see.
just like to include everyone.
All righty. Oh man, Pam, that was quite the set you have there. Now I do have another Austrian brooch for you. This one's not marked made in Austria, but based on the lady that I talked to, I do believe that this is Austrian. This is a really nice size brooch with some dangly bits to it. So Kellye, what were you doing that one time on the sale? You had to shake it to make it shine. Well, that's what you have to do with this fabulous brooch here. We are going to start it at $40. It is a very nice size at 2.5 inches. And this piece just has some amazing sparkle to it. So you have the beautiful rounds here, which are crystal clear. And then you have some gray stones, some darker gray stones on the inside. And then you have these beautiful leaves. They're frosted, and you can see the detail to them. They actually have dimension where they've gone in and put some detail into those glass leaves. And what's cool about them, if the camera will pick that up, is they're not just a gray color. They have I don't know how they did it, but maybe a foil piece underneath, but they have a little bit of blue inside those gray stones, the gray leaves there, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then you have these crystal Aurora Borealis beads that are faceted on, and they hang and they dangle. So it is just absolutely amazing. So, and I'll show you the back. It is a beautiful back, extremely well made. Louis says hello to all of you guys there. Each one of these stones is prong set. And there's a lot of movement to this brooch, which is just gorgeous. I absolutely love this piece. And I love the fact that these pieces off of the front move and shine and shimmer. So it is a really lovely Austrian piece here. And I'll put this back on the pillow so you can see it a little bit better. It does have the fold over clasp on the back. I don't know if that's going to show up as well on camera. And then you've got the Aurora Borealis stones that come down and sparkle. And you've got all of the prong sets there. It is just gorgeous, mixed in with the clear, the gray stones, and then those textured marquee leaves. Just absolutely stunning. So this definitely is quite the statement piece. And yeah, Daniel, I think you would rock this brooch. So it is an absolute stunner. So let me see where we are here. I don't see anybody yet for this piece, but that is okay. I appreciate everybody's consideration. And let's see, we will start the countdown going once, going twice. Vinny's being naughty in the chat, and we are going to sell this fabulous piece. And if there are no takers, that is absolutely okay. And we will pass it back to Pam and Kellye on the other side. Dana, I'm sorry, this is starting at $40. $40 for this beautiful brooch. Oh, and I do see some people coming in. I think there was a little bit of a lag there. I love Kelly Michelle so much. So we'll wait for Peterson to call this piece and see who gets it. I'm very excited to see because it is just so beautiful. I love the movement, the texture, the dimensionality to it. Really lovely piece. Okay, so I'm losing it over there. Brooch for Kelly Michelle. When I saw this, I thought immediately of her, and I knew that I had to bring this to this sale. Okay, so the high offer currently is Prairie, Stone, and Collectibles at $42. So the offers did start back open. I think there's a bit of a lag there on my end, so I'm sorry about that, folks. But look at the leaves. I wish you guys could see this just as well as I'm seeing it, because it's gray and blue. There, do you see it in the light? See how they're two toned? It is gorgeous, and it really does play well with those nice Aurora Borealis beads that are all beaded on. I mean, the quality and detail to this is amazing. Here is the back again.
That is stunning, Katie.
It really is, and I like that this is at an angle so that you have multiple opportunities. You can wear it up like this. You can wear it across. It just gives you some freedom. And
what is shaking? Ice cream dominoes.
You probably could wear it this way, and it does move. You gotta have this brooch in honor of Kelly Michelle. You guys can all wear it. And no, this was not marked, Dana. It is not marked, but the lady that I got this from, as I mentioned, she does travel. And this was in her Austrian crystal section. And I do have several other Austrian brooches with these exact same leaves, the glass leaves with the texture detail on them. So this is just a fabulous piece. The clasp works really nice. It is a solid clasp. It is not going anywhere. It is beautiful. Just absolutely stunning. And it's got some shine when you shake it. All right, so we are going once for this fabulous piece. We are going twice, and we are going to sell the brooch. Just absolutely fantastic. All righty, so let's see who we have here. Yeah, Pam's dying on the other end.
I have Kelly over here. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know.
What is Kelly up to?
Everything she can get away with.
All right. So let's see. Sold to Dana Grace for $45. Well, thank you, Dana. You are.
Dana Grace, that's a gorgeous one, baby.
It is a really stunner statement brooch. So congratulations.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
Is it our turn?
Yes.
Well, we got to do this.
What? You stop it. You'll have us. Okay, do it. All right. Okay. Up next is a vintage mystery box, and it is going to be sent to you in this size box, the large box, but I'm going to put it inside another one so it won't necessarily cost large flat rate postage. But I'm going to fill this large size flat rate box up with mystery items. You can email me and let me know. I already have, let's see.
Hey, Miss Norma Jean +1.
I already have bunches, over 12 items picked out for this box. But if you message me and let me know what kind you want. Oh, I'm sorry. And it's starting at $40. $40 on the mystery box. It's starting at $40. And if you will send me an email and let me know kind of what kind of items you'd like, I will pick out some more to go with what I have and put that in there. Or if you want it to be a total surprise, I will do that too. And I promise you, my mystery boxes are well worth whatever you pay for them.
Miss Danny is at 100.
They are chock full of good stuff. If you would like some jewelry or a mix or just be totally surprised, just let me know. Because I have the most fun fixing these boxes up for y'all.
Oh, my bad.
Pam, while you sell that, Louie is into something, so I will be right back.
Oh, you don't need it.
As always, over here laughing about.
Kellye was like,
Mama thought somebody was in the house when Louie first started, and she was over here. The thing, she turned around, she looked at me, she said, "Who's that?"
well, you know, there's Hanks around here.
That's Louie. You know, like I'm like, Mama, you should be. You know that sound. That's Louie. And so she said, the people in the chat thought I was doing dominoes.
God almighty. Oh, I can't take it.
It was hilarious.
Okay, so we're going to say going once, going twice. Kellye, don't get me started. I got to pee. And we're going to say sold on the mystery box. And again, whoever wins it, if you will send me an email, if you would like any, if you have a particular thing that you collect, I will make sure to add something that you asked for in with the other items that I have picked out and set aside for the mystery box. But I can promise you, you won't be disappointed in it.
Some people thought I was shaking something.
I know it. I love it.
Oh, it was hilarious. And even after I said that's Louie, Mama looked at me like, no, it ain't. What's in this house? She looked at me.
Yeah, Louie got one of my latest collections.
I miss him. Got it.
The counter, but we got it. Everything is okay.
I think Miss Danny, but Peterson, yeah, she said sold to Miss Danny.
Oh, good, Danny.
Yay, Danny.
Oh, I'm so glad. That is so wonderful, baby.
Woohoo, Danny.
Okay, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you.
Oh, I got to put her in the drawing.
Yeah.
Louie always gets in the mischief, and for all of you guys that are watching that don't know, I have a pug named Louie, and she likes to eat things that don't belong to her. And sometimes she gets into things. So she was into one of my
Yeah, I knew it was Louie.
bag she grabbed off the top of my school table, which had one of my latest collections in it. So a new video will be coming soon on that, and you guys will know what that is. My next item is really special, and I just think this is the most gorgeous piece. I don't 100% know the age of it, but it is so well made, and it is a very large size. It is a gorgeous bumblebee brooch, and this is beautiful. And this is going to start this 3-inch bumblebee brooch at $25. It is an absolute stunner. And I'm having trouble finding some of these figural brooches these days. I think because they're gaining popularity. So I was really excited to find this amazing bumblebee brooch for you all. Now, this piece is 3 inches across. It is a very well-made, heavy piece. It has the amber stones that are square with all of the rhinestones intact. There's crystal rounds, and then you have some of those baguettes along the top of the bee, and then he's got little amber gemmy eyes. Nice texture on his little antennas, or what I would call antennas. I'm sure there's probably another name for it. And then let me show you the back of this piece, because he is absolutely gorgeous. Just a stunner of a piece. And I want to show you this up close so you can see there's a little sticker residue that I wanted to get off there. And there he is. Look at the back. I mean, just solid metal, extremely well made. And he's got his fold over clasp. The safety clasp is working. It is very easy to turn and a very, very solid piece. You would wear him like this, but you could probably also wear him at an angle. He would be amazing on a jean jacket if you had him on a jean jacket. Look, even on my hat. Like, could you imagine putting him on the center of a fedora? Man, that would just be stunning. And I love that all of his crystals are there. They're not prong set, but on a piece like this, typically they wouldn't be the way that he is made. See, they wouldn't be. Haha, he's a bee. I think that I'm funny sometimes, and I know I'm not. He is just a stunner. I love the detail to him. He's got all of his little stones. He's so sparkly, unusual. And with all of the springtime festivities coming up, he would definitely be a great piece at your next barbecue or anywhere you wanted to wear him, because he is so special. And again, a nice size, 3 inches across. I mean, that fits almost in the palm of my hand. That's just the size of that. Really beautiful gold tone with the amber, just a stunner of a piece. So let's see what is going on here in the chat. I want to make sure I'm keeping up with that, and sometimes that's hard to do as you are showing pieces. So I'm just going to leave him up on the screen here. And let's see. The high offer is with Pam Avery at $40. Fantastic. He is just so gorgeous, and he is adorable. He reminds me of that Jimmy Rogers song, Honeybee. I think that is so cute. And let's see. Yes, buzzing in to say hello, Auntie Christy. Now, she's got all the puns in the chat, so she's doing fantastic with the puns. All right, so we are going to start the countdown. We are going to go once for the bumblebee, buzzing your way, going twice for the bumblebee, and we are going to sell the fabulous little bumblebee. And I can't wait to see who gets this fella, because he is so fantastic. I just absolutely love him, and it's nice to have such a cool figural brooch. Okay, so let's see who gets him in the chat. I see that stop coming in. Peterson, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much for your help. And he is sold to Pam Avery. Well, congrats, Pam. You are going to love him, and he is going to buzz your way. All right. Back to Pam. Pam, you're muted again.
Okay, Miss Nancy Smith, the craft off is going to be on Helen Booty's channel on YouTube, and it's going to be March the 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll put something up on my community page. I was going to put it up a little bit later, but since we can get some people interested in coming and looking and everything, or possibly joining, I'll put something on my community page about it so everybody can see and find out. It's going to be an Easter-themed craft off, but Miss Helen Booty is collaborating it, so I'll make sure to put
that's going to be fun
on the community page.
Hey, my Michelle at Cozy.
Okay. What was it? Oh,
and Auntie Christy's coming in too. Hey, y'all.
I wish you'd get over here so they could see you.
What?
I wish you'd
saying, hey.
My next item is starting off at $18. I don't know why I put that. And it is a vintage slag glass ashtray with this beautiful little bulldog on there. Now, I do not know who made this. It's not marked or anything. It just has this ribbing all the way around the bottom. And it does have, and it's had this ever since I've had it, a little flea bite right there, a chip out of one of the little rests on the cigarette portion of it, where you would lay your cigarette. It's got a You can't see it, but you can feel it. And again, it's not sharp, but I know good and well that it's a chip out of there. But it is a beautiful purpley brown looking marbling to this.
You don't see the bulldogs.
It's just a cute little bulldog standing up on this. It is, oh, did I say? Yeah, starting off at $18. It is
Lynn Thomas 2022. Hello from Sylacauga, Alabama. Hello, Lynn. Nice to have you.
Yeah, she's
welcome, Lynn.
It is 5.5 inches wide, and it is 2.5 inches tall to the top of the little bulldog's head. And I'll try to get him up there where you can see him a little bit better.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Peace out, Girl Scout. Where you can see him a little bit better. He's just as cute as he can be. And so I'll just say going once on him, going twice, and sold. Ooh. Ooh, I've laughed so much my stomach's hurting. It is. My stomach is hurting. That's how bad out of shape I am.
Well, I see Dana in, and we'll see what Peterson says.
Okay.
I love the bulldog. I just think that's so unusual with slag glass because I really have never seen a slag glass bulldog before.
No, she did not, Michelle.
It's not
Nope,
yet.
not yet, Michelle. Stay tuned.
Dana Grace, thank you, baby. Okay, so we'll put it back on Katie Bug.
All right. Well, we just did the bee, so I thought we had to continue on with some really fun animal brooches. And I was really excited when I found this little snail guy. He is the most adorable thing ever. He has some beautiful enamel work to him, and he is just absolutely stunning. Now, the only thing I want to point out on him before we start the offers is I just noticed he has little crystals in his antennas, which are very minute, like they're tiny, teeny, as Pam would say, and one of them looks like it's missing. I didn't notice that, but the other ones are all there. There's not a single thing wrong with him other than that, and we are going to start him at $35. Now, he is amazing. He has all of his black enamel in absolutely pristine condition on the enamel. There is nothing wrong with him. He is not marked, so I'm not sure who made him or really the age of him, but he's got that good weight. He's a good weight. He's a good quality. He is absolutely stunning. He's got the fold over clasp on the back, the safety clasp. There is his back. And all of the rhinestones all over him are still there. Every single one. Just in absolutely marvelous condition. He sparkles and shines and just really would be amazing on a hat. Again, I think he would look great on a hat, on a jacket, a white shirt or yellow shirt for spring, summer. He is just gorgeous. Now, he is a nice size because he measures at 2.5 inches long. So he is a long piece. He's really extremely well made, absolutely gorgeous. And he is so cute. He is a very, very nice size brooch. And he's the black enamel with the gold on him. So he's gold toned. And I just want to hold that up there so you can see him. You know, I wish the camera did a better job focusing at some of these fine details, but they don't. And there's his antennas on the top. Now, it'd be very easy for me to glue in another rhinestone on the top of his antenna if you would like me to do that. It's the antenna that's close to your shirt. So the good thing about that is you wouldn't really notice it. And from looking at him from the side, you can't even really tell that it's gone. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of that. He is so adorable. He just is something about him. I don't see snails very often. These figural brooches, I don't see a ton of. And I think it's so fun to have brooches that are unique like this. You know, the flowered ones are really pretty. I love the blingy showy pieces. And this guy's blingy too, but he also is a snail. So, I mean, you know, walking around with a snail on your shirt is definitely a conversation starter. So he is gorgeous. So, Angela, you are at 35, which is fantastic. And Yeah, so he could be a snail of grumpiness, just like on Chapter 2 Vintage Go, or a snail of happiness, or whatever you want him to be. He can be yours. So he is just so cute. He's very quirky and fun and beautiful, and the detail work to him is just lovely. That enameling, that black enamel with the gold and the rhinestones really is a statement piece. So we are going to start the countdown here. I see Angela Marksberry at 35 for this lovely little snail fella. And we are going to go once for the snail. We are going to go twice for the snail. And we are going to sell the little snail. And look at him. Just darling. Absolutely amazing. I have to say, you just can't beat a brooch like this. It definitely is a marvelous statement piece.
Gorgeous.
I'm sorry, Tiger, that they made you think of slime. I don't think this guy is going to cause that issue. He's just going to be sparkly and fabulous. All right. So let's see. Sold to Angela for 35. Well, congratulations, Angela. You are going to love the little snail. He'll be great in your brooch collection.
Okay. All right. My next piece is starting off at $12, and it is this vintage music box. And it plays Laura's theme from Love Story. Wait a minute. I think that's it. Yeah. And it's got two beautiful doves in it with the little flowers. It's an egg shape sitting up on this beautiful little hand-painted pedestal. There's the music box part. And it's in perfect condition. Just really, really sweet. Just, I mean, look, and see the little side piece? It's just got so much detail on it. I just really love this. I think it's so pretty.
I love the music box element to that, Pam.
I'll just show you while it's got some little like sitting up on in a tree with flowers all around it and everything. It's just so, so sweet. And again, it's just, let me just do it just a little bit. Wait a minute. It's Beethoven for Elise. Beethoven.
Oh, it might be Fleur de Lis.
Fleur de Lis. Beethoven's Fleur de Lis. Okay, I had it wrong then. For Elise Beethoven. Okay, thanks, Maureen. Okay, I see share with the high offer right now at $12. So we're going to say going once, going twice, and sold.
Oh, that is beautiful, Pam.
It is
so
pretty.
Elegant.
Let's see. Well, my laptop is ahead of my phone tonight. That's a first.
I know. That's unusual, but it's for me too, Pam.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
Yeah,
That's
it's wacky.
It's never like that for me.
No.
So, Cher finds for $12. Thank you, Cher.
Oh, Cher, you're going to love that piece. Now, I'm really excited about my next piece of advertising I have for you guys because this is a 1925 piece of advertising. Think about that. That is almost 100 years old, which is just amazing to me. This is a beautiful condition cigar box label for Snapshot cigars. And this woman is absolutely marvelous. This is copyrighted 1925. It is embossed, and it is an absolutely incredible cigar label. The detail, the colors are gorgeous on this piece. There's a little bit of wear at the top, but again, guys, this is from 1925, so it's pretty amazing that it survived this long. This would be considered new old stock. It was never used on a box. It does have some of that wonderful foxing on the back that shows its age. And look at the embossing on it. You can see that from the back. And then from the front, you have all of this wonderful detail and texture to the woman's hair. It's snapshot with the gold going around the outside of all of the letters. And she's got this beautiful blue background. She's got her fabulous red lipstick on with her rouge. And this would just be gorgeous framed. Amazing label. And this piece here measures 9 by 7. It will come with a backer board and a protector sleeve. So you guys can display it that way. You can have it framed. Again, magnetize it to a fridge. You could put it in a display or vignette, and you could junk journal with it if you wanted to. These old labels are gorgeous. I actually have an ephemera bowl on my table, and if you don't know, I started this ephemera bowl, and it's gorgeous. So we are going to start this label at just $12 for the 1925 cigar label. And I'm sorry I didn't say that earlier. But this piece is one of the pieces I would put into my ephemera bowl if I were keeping it. I have a beautiful antique glass bowl on my table that belonged to my great-grandmother, and I fill it with all kinds of fun ephemera sticking out at different angles. And it really is just such a cool look and a great way to display some of your old ephemera. But what I love about this is its age. I mean, you know, when are you going to come across a 1925 cigar label? And as Patrick says, you didn't wake up today knowing that you needed a snapshot cigar label, but you certainly did once you came to the sale because it's just beautiful. I mean, the embossing on her is lovely. I really love the gold-lined letters on these old labels. It's just really elegant and beautiful. And this is a cigar brand that's no longer around. Snapshot is not around anymore. And when you look for a Snapshot online, there's not many of these that come up for sale. So, I mean, it's pretty amazing that this is still in existence today. Someone felt that it was important to save, and somehow it got preserved and saved and loved. And I think that's pretty amazing. I love the blue and green color to her background and just the detail on it. Snapshot like a photo. Absolutely marvelous. Fantastic little piece from 1925. I see the high offer is at 15 with Peggy, so we will go ahead and start the countdown. So going once for this fabulous 1925 cigar label, going twice for the Snapshot label, and we are going to sell the Snapshot label. And thank you, moderators. You're doing an excellent job in the chat, helping us out there. This piece is just so special to me because of its age and its advertising, which is near and dear to my heart. So I'm selling all of my favorite things tonight, brooches and advertising. And I see Michelle Peterson put in that stop. So let's see who gets this amazing label. I mean, I just can't imagine where this would have been stored. Who would have cared for it? Who loved it? Who used it? That kind of thing always plays through my mind. You know, and I said this earlier with advertising, but it's that whole idea that none of it was really meant to be kept. I mean, it's ephemeral. It was meant to be used as an advertisement piece and then maybe thrown away. And somebody kept it, which is pretty cool. So Tiger, congratulations. You are getting this marvelous piece for $16. Congrats.
Congratulations, Tiger Bug. Oh, Tiger said that he is framing that.
Oh, that is wonderful. That makes my heart happy, Tiger. You and I love the same advertising.
Okay, my next item is a lot of two pieces, and it's starting at $16 for both pieces. And the first up is this reticulated top with the little heart-shaped. See, some of them's hearts, and then it goes around to triangles and circles, and then it's back to hearts again. It's a blue and white vase. It has roses up at the top, and then it has the same little lattice work floral design at the bottom. It's 8 inches tall, and included in this lot is this Made in England Price Kensington Elizabethan ware teapot. This thing feels so good. It is a 3-cup teapot. And you can, I mean, this is definitely for use. You can use it. It's got the built-in little strainer in the spout. The top is in perfect, absolutely perfect condition, little cottage teapot. and the 8-inch blue and white porcelain vase with the reticulated hearts. It's got little diamond shapes, little circles, but the hearts are just so, I love those little hearts in there. Then it's got the diamonds, circles, hearts, and diamonds. It's just so pretty. So very pretty. Yep, $16 for both pieces in the lot. Good night, Aaron, honey. Sweet dreams. Oh, and good night, Maureen. I typed it in the chat, but I don't know if you saw it.
Night, guys.
Sweet when you get a chance, if you can and get time. Oh, thank you, Gia. I see you. Okay, so I don't see any more, so we're going to... Oh, good night, Ariana, baby. Sweet dreams, honey. So we're going to say going once.
It is like a 2-for-1, Kristen.
Going twice. And we're going to say sold, and I'll wait and see who Michelle puts it as the winner.
That reticulated piece is gorgeous, Pam.
Isn't it pretty? I like it. I had bought it to go with all my blue and white stuff on the table and put flowers, but I haven't set the table in so long, and I said, no, that's just crazy. I'm going to sell it. Yay, Jill, you got that beautiful little set of 2 for
Congratulations, Gia.
Thank you. There you go, Katie Bug.
All right, so since Danny's been in the chat, I think it's time we do a turtle brooch in honor of Danny.
Oh,
Now, this brooch is so adorable. He's a little turtle. He does glow, and he has flowers on him. Now, we're going to start this turtle brooch at $25. Now, it's so funny because when I bought him, I was trying to read. He is marked, and I was trying to read what was on the back of him, and I had a jeweler's loop. And I was looking, and I'm like, it's AU something like, sometimes even with the jeweler's loop, you can't see what it says. Well, after many times in the jeweler's loop and under different light, I finally found that he does indeed say Avon. He is an adorable little turtle, and he glows. He's got 2 stones that light up neon green. And I'm going to put this against the pillow so you can see it a little bit better, but I wanted to show his Avon mark. He is marked Avon right there on the back. He's got the fold-over safety clasp, which does work. It's in wonderful, marvelous condition. So I'll show that to you now. There it is. And he is just so cute. He measures exactly 2 inches long, so he's a nice size. And let me show him to you because he's a turtle with personality. He is not your average little turtle. And I see a lot of turtles being here in Florida, but he is special because look at him. He's got flowers all down his back, and he's got a little ribbon on with the blue Jimmy eyes. How adorable is that? Now look at that. He glows bright green. And let me turn off this light so maybe you can see it a little bit better. There it is. See those stones just illuminate green? Oh my gosh, they are fabulous. And of course, his little eyes are just so darling. They're blue. He's not missing any stones. He's got blue and green stones, 2 that are lime green and 2 that are dark green with the blue. He is a gold toned, and he is just a little statement. He is so darling and sweet and precious, and definitely one of the most adorable little turtles I've ever seen. I like that he could be worn on a jean jacket or a hat. He's honestly also the perfect size. If you had a little lapel, I think he would be perfect on a lapel because he's a relatively slender turtle, so he doesn't take up a lot of space. And thank you so much, Danny. I knew you would like him. He's just an unusual turtle.
And Peggy at 34.
And the metal work is done so well on him. And of course, his little bow. So you could also wear him at Christmas time if you do a Florida themed Christmas, because he's got his little bow like a present, or you could wear him all year round. He's very springy and summery though, with those flowers. And I see Danny at 35. So Fantastic, Danny. And folks, do remember that he does have two stones that light up lime green. I wish I could show that better on camera, but we all struggle with the uranium showing up as well as it does in person. Maybe you can catch that in a certain light there, that it does illuminate green. When I tell you it glows, it really glows. So Peggy is in at 37. So we are going to start the countdown, going once, going twice for this fabulous little turtle. And he is going to swim your way, and we are going to sell him just absolutely fantastic little Avon piece. And you know, Avon made such quality jewelry. I know Avon sometimes with their perfumes gets a bad rap, but Avon made really nice jewelry. I have quite a few Avon pieces in my collection. I really like Avon. So this guy is a fabulous little turtle. And let's see who gets him. And he is sold to Peggy Gilmore for 37. Thank you, Peggy. You are going to love the little turtle.
Okay, my next item is going to start off at $15, and it is this vintage Fostoria coin.
Oh.
It is 3.5 inches tall, and there are all the little etched frosted looking coins on this piece. It, like I said, it's 3.5 inches tall. It's a little bitty. Be precious for a little, just a tabletop candy dish, little trinket dish beside your bedside. It is just so pretty and in absolutely perfect condition.
And Pam, I believe that's first generation acid washed coin. So it is very nice.
I should have said that. It is. This is another piece I bought. I have a slightly bigger one that I'm keeping for myself. I bought both of these pieces from Miss Vase's estate, and I was going to keep both of them, but I decided to put one of them in the sale because I tend to try to collect if I get more than one of something, I want to, like collect it, and I don't need another collection. So I'm going to use the other one I have just as a one piece to decorate for the 4th of July and things, because like they have, and it's the same exact acid etched coins. So it's got like an eagle on this one. It's got the torch from the Statue of Liberty, another eagle, and a torch, and an eagle and a torch. So it's just very patriotic theme to me. So I was going to use it in my 4th of July, and I'm just need the one, because God knows.
Perfect with a red, white, and blue display, Pam. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it, like I said, it's in absolutely perfect condition.
I think you could fill that with red and blue M&Ms, guys, for 4th of July, and that would look really fun. And beautiful.
Acid etched. I can't remember what they told me. They gave me a piece of paper that told me what year they were from, and I can't.
I think that's first generation, so it's 1950, Pam.
Okay, I couldn't remember. But we're going to I don't even know if anybody. Nope, I don't think. Nope, nobody has claimed it, so I'll just go over and we'll just say no takers on this one, and I will shoot it over to Katie Bug.
All right, that was a gorgeous piece, Pam. I have a collection of Fostoria coins, so I always love when it comes up for sale. Now, my next piece is an absolutely gorgeous flower basket. This, I would guess, to be from the 1950s, just judging by its construction method. Not 100% sure, but it's got the beautiful Aurora Borealis stones. And this flower basket is going to start at $22. Now, this is absolutely stunning. This texture right here on the flower basket itself is absolutely amazing. It's textured, and this is sort of like a light silvery blue. And then you have these Aurora Borealis flowers coming out of the top with the metal leaves and different shades of blue. And what's nice about this is when you wear it, depending on what light you're in or what light catches each Aurora Borealis stone, it sparkles in a different shade of blue, which is just absolutely lovely. Now, these are not prong set, but you wouldn't really expect that maybe for something like this, the way it's done. And it is just gorgeous. All of the stones are there. Nothing is missing on this piece. It is not marked on the back, so I'm not sure who made it, but it is beautiful. I love that blue color. It's got the fold over clasp. This is 1.5 inches tall. It is just a nice size, perfect for spring. And again, see if you catch it in this light, it's almost a lilac-y color, a lilac-y blue on those flowers there. But then if you catch it in this light, it's more of an ice blue. So it sort of has a fun color changing element to it. And I love the way that these are done and the way the metal is. It's got texture to it, which I don't know is going to show up as well on camera, but it is really lovely. So this is just a stunner of a statement piece. And let me take it off. It's hard to determine what you guys can see a little bit better, whether it's with the black or without the black. And I want to make sure you guys can see everything as well as possible. So I will hold that up just a little longer so you can see
I can see it better on my end by itself.
by itself. Okay, Pam.
Well, that's just me, though.
But that's good to know. That way
Bye,
you
Abby.
can the best. Bye, Abby. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, so people are saying without. That's good to know, guys. Thank you. So this is going to start at $22. It is a gorgeous flower basket, great detail. Love the Aurora Borealis stones. Oop. It's okay, I promise. And it really does sparkle. There you can see a little bit of the texture on the basket. So I don't see anyone for this one, and that is totally okay. I appreciate your consideration. So we will go ahead and move on back to Pam. And of course, maybe someone will take it with the lag the way that it is.
Okay, my next item is starting off at $16. And it is this beautiful magenta agate, but it is a dyed agate.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pam. Yeah, I knew that would happen. We do have a taker. And let's see. Yeah, there's a bit of a lag, folks. I'm so sorry. Make sure you guys are refreshing. Cheryl Ross, you get this for $22. So thank you so much, Cheryl. Alrighty, Pam, back to you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I put this in because it was coming up on Easter, and it is a gold-plated cross with the shroud wrapped around it. It is a gold-plated chain. It is 22 inches long, and like I said, it is a magenta agate slab that the cross is mounted to. Let me try to get that up there without the glare on it. Well, and it is a pretty good size. I mean, see, that's what it would look like on against something right there. But like I said, it starts out at $16. Gold-plated cross with a shroud and a gold-plated 22-inch chain on a magenta agate slab. Just really, really cute and pretty. Oh, Cheryl, that's okay. You can't help the lag, babe. It's just here.
Don't worry about it. It happens to us
No,
all.
it happens.
It's part of YouTube live sailing.
Yeah.
That is beautiful, Pam.
Thank you, baby.
I love everything Pam has for sale. I always do because she finds the most unique things.
Yeah, Karen, that's why I put it in here, Karen, because I thought that somebody might like it to wear for Easter. You know, it's just such a pretty, yet they've updated it by putting it on this magenta agate slab. You know. Yes, exactly, Peterson. That's why we decided to do, because I had gotten, like I told y'all at the beginning, several emails about the lag the last 2 weeks. And so that's why Katie and I wanted to do all the offer ups. And I don't see anybody for this. But again, if it's, because of the lag, then we will come back to it if somebody puts in that they want.
Absolutely. Oh, yep. Mallory Adams is at 16.
Okay. I just see Mallory so far. So we're going to say going once, going twice, and sold. And I'll wait on Peterson, but I believe it's probably going to be Miss Mallory.
And I think it is, but there is a bit of a lag. I'm
Okay.
getting a furious lag on my end now. Holy cow. Yes, Mallory for 16.
Okay, thanks, y'all.
So I think Michelle, who was in the chat earlier, was asking about this brooch, because I did preview some of these over on IG. And this next piece is gorgeous. Look at the filigree work on this. Now, this one is an older brooch. It does not have the regular C, the fold-over safety clasp. This one just has a C clasp. So it's definitely got some age to it. I'm not 100% sure when this would have been manufactured. There's no markings on it, but it is absolutely gorgeous, very delicate. This piece here is going to start at $30. It is a very nice size brooch. This is quite the statement piece because it is almost 2.5 inches long. The metal work on this is absolutely stunning. And I'm going to hold that up so you can really get a good look at it here. It has all of its prong set stones. And what I like about this piece is you even have some enameling going on. So the flowers are enameled here, and then the little stones inside are delicately prong set. So you've got pink, light pink enamel with a more of a hot pink stone here. Not necessarily fuchsia, but it's sort of a hot pink shade is the best way to describe it. I don't know my pinks very well. And then you have blue, and then you've got like a topaz-y stone, an emerald green, and a lilac stone. And I think the lilac stones are kind of unusual. And those teeny-tiny stones are all prong set, guys. Look at that. And the filigree work is just to die for in this. It is lovely. Perfect for spring and Easter. You've got the fold-over clasp on the back. The pin bag does extend past the clasp, which also is another reason I do believe that this is older. And it is absolutely stunning. Now, I do believe this middle stone is plasticky. The other stones do appear to be glass. It is extremely well made, and it is just stunning.
I see Joanne Johnston for 30.
All right, Joanne, thank you. Yeah, this piece is just wonderful. And I just love the age to it, the metal work. And, of course, that little lilac stone over here is amazing. Now, I did check this. This does not glow. The green stone is more of an emerald, but this is beautiful. And it kind of has it's hard to describe until you see it in person, but it's wavy the way that this is done. So you have all of the stones here, and it's not just a flat piece of metal. It actually is concave on the inside. And then it goes back out to being convex. It is gorgeous. It's just really a stunning piece. I almost kept this one for myself. I mean, you know, how can you not love that on a springy shirt? Look at that, or on a hat. I mean, this would be even beautiful on this lilac hat right here. I think it really pops. So we are going to start the countdown. Yeah, definitely older Lucinda Walker. I agree with that. Beautiful piece. We're going to start the countdown, and it is going once. Going twice for this beautiful brooch, and we will sell this brooch. Yes, beautiful movement. Some of these brooches I found, I think they're so organic and lovely and springy and summery and happy. They just are so unique. Absolutely stunning. All right, I'm excited to see who gets this piece. I think I know who it is, but we will wait for Peterson. The lag's a little bit crazy. Yeah, it does look good on my hat, doesn't it, Cheryl? You can do a lot with brooches on your hat band. And these are just so fun. Even on a big sun hat, you know, or I say jean jackets a lot, but Jean jackets, man, really have a potential to show off some pretty fantastic brooches. All right, now let's see. Joanne Johnston, you get this for $30. Congratulations, Joanne. You're going to love this piece.
Whew.
All righty. And I appreciate you, Joanne. I'm excited for you to get that. I'm excited for all of you guys to get these brooches tonight. Oh, everything's okay. Just knocked off my little mannequin guy. He took a dive to the floor, but he'll be all right.
Okay, my next item starts off at $16, and it is another pendant necklace. And this is a beautiful gold-plated checked glass and cat eye pendant. It is so pretty. The center stone is a turquoise checked glass bead. The wire-wrapped mounting is pendant is gold-plated, 22 karat gold-plated. All of the chain is gold-plated. It is 22 inches long. I said it's 18 karat gold plate. And it is just designed so pretty and dainty. I just thought that this is so pretty, and it's so springy looking with those colors like that. And the lightweight little chain, it's just so very sweet. Just so sweet. And again, this is what it would look like against your shirt, if you can see about how big it, long it would hang down. Well, it would hang down longer because it's 22 inches, but about how big the pendant is. And it is just so feminine and pretty and so perfect for spring. Just all that work. And I see Susan S. at 16. Let me show you the kind of there's the bell on it. And the front and the back is just as pretty. But you can tell the back because the bigger part of the circle goes towards the back. The flat part goes towards the front. But it is just so pretty. And again, so feminine. This is the kind of jewelry that Kellye likes. Just soft and sweet like that.
I love that piece, Pam. Very delicate.
Just check glass. You can't beat check glass. And so I'm going to say going once, going twice, and sold. And I'll wait on Peterson. It's so pretty. Just so pretty. Yes. Excuse me. Yeah, that was a pretty brooch that she had.
Carrie and Angela and
Pam and congratulations, Susan S. And thank you, baby. That is very pretty. You're going to like that.
Yeah, you are, Susan. That's gorgeous. Okay, so next up, I have an adorable little kitty cat brooch for you. And this is Napier. He is so absolutely adorable. He is 2 inches, so he's a nice size. He is signed, and we are going to start the Napier cat at $15. I love this piece, and Napier is just a really, really well-made brooch. Napier actually started making men's watch chains in the 1800s, and then in 1920 they got into costume jewelry. And what's pretty cool about them is that by the 50s, they really became the jeweler to the stars. So they made all kinds of jewelry pieces, and many different stars, including Marilyn Monroe, Grace Kelly, Duchess of Windsor, and Lana Turner, all wore Napier jewelry. So they definitely have a great history with really, really well-made pieces in their lines. Now, this cat is adorable. He is marked. There's the Napier mark on the back. He is extremely detailed with his red enamel. He's got a little red enamel bow there. He's got the green Jimmy eyes, which are a bright emerald green. He has a little ball of yarn, and look at his little yarn ball because it's got all of these little rhinestones in it. And he's got this textured metal detail to him, which is wonderful. He's a very alert, adorable cat playing with his yarn. And he's got the mark on the back, really nice, sturdy, fold over safety clasp. Now, I love him because he can be worn all year round for any cat lover or animal lover in general. But at Christmas time, think about how fun he is because he's got his green eyes and his red little bow, but he is just ready to be on anyone's shirt, hat. Again, I think some of these animal brooches look pretty fab on a hat. And he is just so adorable. Really, really well made. Again, I always look for Napier pieces. They are one of the brands I collect for my own personal collection, as well as Weiss and many others. So I really think that he is stellar. I would expect him to probably be from the 60s. That would be my guess on him, maybe 50s. Not 100% sure of his age, but he is
Auntie Christy at 21.
Fantastic. All right, so Auntie Christy, you're at 21. He's just so cute. He's adorable. I'm going to try to hold him up so you can really see him. I do everything off of my Mac computer, and it should have a pretty good camera, but sometimes these details are just tough to pick up. So he is so cute. He definitely would be a nice piece for a jean jacket, too, because he's a little bit heavier. You can just feel the quality of pieces like Weiss, Napier, Emmons, because they just have this weight to them that's just hard to describe. And I love that all of his little rhinestones are there in the bottom of the ball. Great detail. So we are going to start the countdown at going once for him, the little Napier kitty, going twice, and we are going to sell the Napier kitty for wonderful great people in the chat are going to pick this guy up. I can't wait to see who gets him because he's just so stinking adorable. He's got his little green eyes. He's just darling. He's a beautiful little kitty. And I see the stop from Michelle Peterson. So thank you, Peterson. Again, I want to thank all of the moderators that are so grateful to give us of their time and help us out tonight. I'm very grateful for them. I know it's not an easy job. And let's see, Barb JM, you get the kitty cat and the Napier kitty for $22. So congratulations, Barb. I am so thrilled that you got him. Wonderful.
Okay, Katie Bug, this is my last item. So it is starting at $16, and it is another 18-karat gold plated chain and an 18-karat gold plated, and this is a check glass cross with that beautiful, this is kind of a pale, the palest yellow, but it's got an aurora borealis finish to it as well. And look at that wire wrap, that 18-karat gold wire wrap around there, making this beautiful dainty cross. And this is what it would look like hanging on your shirt. Just so feminine and beautiful. And it's just, the light just catches it so pretty. And I wanted to bring some crosses and some different jewelry in because I know people are getting ready. I wear my cross all the time that my mom and dad got me. But a lot of people especially want to wear them around Easter time and Christmas time. So let me see if this will show up better. It usually doesn't, but I thought with it being light, it might show up a little bit better on the black, but it does not because I can't keep it still. It's not. Let me get it back. These are just, it's just gorgeous. I love these little crosses like this that are, you know, wrapped. No, that's not showing up as well to me. It does back here. Now it shows up a little bit better back here, but I'll move it in and get it on my hand to show you the detail. It's just so, so pretty. And again, this is a 22-inch, 18-karat gold-plated chain. And the cross is 18-karat gold-plated wire. It is handmade, and that is a check glass feature bead in the center. So we're going to say, going once. So pretty. I wish y'all could see that, how it just catches the light and shines. Going twice. So, so pretty.
That is just delicate and dainty.
It is, and it's just, it really looks so pretty on your shirt, you know, I mean, against your clothes. We're going to say sold. But it's just, I mean, it's just so very well made.
Extremely well made.
Just beautiful. So I'm going to wait and see who Peterson puts in there that won it. But whoever does is going to love it because it's an absolutely beautiful little piece.
It really is. Really great for Easter, too.
Yes.
With a little sundress. Oh.
And see, it's so lightweight. I mean, it doesn't compete. Like you could wear earrings and stuff. It's just so lightweight and dainty. Oh, I love it.
And
so, Gia Schaefer, yay, Gia, I'm so glad. Thank you, everybody who bid on her. I love them. Let's see. Get Katie Bug back over.
Pam, somehow I messed up. I think I have 2 items left. Did
Okay,
I mess up in some way?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So I can find something else. One other item.
Okay. So my next item is bringing back the flower power. We have this fun enameled flower brooch. It is about 3.5 inches wide, and this is going to start at $16. These are just so fun. They come in all different colors, shapes, and sizes. But what's nice about these, and let me pull this off the pillow here, is that these can be used on a jean jacket, but they are also fantastic in flower frogs. So if you follow Magpie Ethel over on Instagram, she actually sticks these in flower frogs and then puts them in her window. So she creates like a flower garden, and they're fantastic that way. So a lot of people do some fun things with these. Now, this is a 2-toned pink enameled flower. It has the pastel pink on the outside and then this like pink on the inside. This is probably from the 1960s. It's got the Y back with the rivet. And so I would guess 50s or 60s for this, but probably 60s. It is just absolutely fantastic. And I love the colors on it. I think it's nice to find a pink one because here I see a lot of the blues with the reds and the whites, but I don't see the pink as often. Now, here's the back. There's no wear to the enamel on the front. This little piece on the back, there's a little bit here. I don't think that it's necessarily worn off. It's just kind of got an age spot there. But it's on the back, so you're not really noticing that. The front is in absolutely pristine condition. It is a beautiful flower, a nice size at 3.5 inches. So again, you can put this in a flower frog, but look at it. Even with this lilac shirt, I think that's a statement. Or on a jean jacket. I mean, keep saying jean jacket, but I really want the jean jackets to come back with all of the pins on them because, well, they're just fabulous. And it's nice and lightweight. That's the other nice thing about these, as opposed to some heavier brooches. This is lightweight. So if you had a light, like a white shirt or a sleeveless shirt with some shorts for summer, this would be fabulous. And of course, it's just so 60s and flower power and fun. Love it. So we are going to start the countdown. Yeah, the 2-tone ones are fantastic, and they're a little bit harder to find, at least in my area, Lucinda, so I agree with you on that. So, Michelle, you have it at 16, and we are going to start the countdown for this flower. So going once, going twice, and we are going to sell the flower. And yes, on my hat, hello, how fabulous is that? Absolutely amazing, a nice statement piece. I love these flowers. And I think there's so many creative uses for these. And, you know, if you had multiples of these, even though they're large, I mean, shoot, you could scatter them down your shirt and that would look really spectacular. Very showy and fun, springy, light, happy, all the things you want in a brooch. Okay, so I see Michelle Peterson. Let me stop. And let's see. sold to Michelle, Comfy Cozy Living, for $19. Well, congratulations, Michelle. This is very you. I think you are going to love that. And we will flip it back to Pam. Or Pam, do you want me to sell my last item now?
I'm putting another piece I had
Okay, good.
to go on eBay. I'll put it in here.
All right.
Okay. Up next is a vintage. I would say this is from the 60s. It is a malachite and gold-plated elephant necklace. It's what they call a station necklace. Look at all this malachite. And these gold-plated beads. And then you have this trunk-up elephant.
Oh, that's beautiful.
With the gold plating. And his little tail is coming around with a heart on the end of it. He's got a little enameling like there in his eye. But this is what he would look like. Well, let me get him turned around. He is 30 inches long, and it's just beautiful, beautiful malachite. And it's pretty substantial too. Let me get him up there so if I can ever get this camera right. But he is so pretty. He's starting out at 25. Did I say that? I probably didn't. 30 inches long, malachite and gold-plated beads. It has a barrel clasp, and the elephant is trunk up and just has the gold-plated accents on him. Just really, really pretty. The elephant is, let me see if I can put it on and show you.
Very boho, but beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know if my fingers are going to let me. Yeah, sometimes my fingers don't want to work. But that's what it would look like on. That's how long it would hang.
Peggy Gilmore is at like 25.
He is just absolutely stunning. And the stones are just really, really pretty. It's a combination of rectangles, circle squares, and then the malachite chips. And then you can see the pretty veining in the back. The rectangles are the ones that show the veining the prettiest to me in the malachite. But he is just a really, really awesome piece. Just really, really pretty. And so we're going to say going once on him, going twice. He is just so cute.
And Vinny, I agree. The work that takes to make those necklaces is pretty amazing.
Yeah, because this is all applied. I mean, that's actual metal that's applied on here. That's not paint or anything on the elephant. That's all metal that's made into him. And we're going to say sold.
Man, there is quite the lag all of a sudden. And I see Peterson with the stop.
Yeah, Cheryl, you're right. I don't know of a piece of coin that I have in a pillar with pillar displays, though, because the only other piece of coin, I only have one other piece of 5-story coin, and it's in my box with 4th of July stuff because that's when I was going to use it. So I don't know what you're talking about.
And Peggy Gilmore for 25.
With one you have with pillar candles in a display. I just can't remember I can't remember that. Cheryl? Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, Peggy, I believe you probably got this one. Let me get you over here.
All righty, folks. And Peggy, I will check my email after the show and get back with you. Thank you for everyone that has been purchasing tonight and emailing me. I will definitely work on that in the next couple of days. My last item tonight is an adorable little seal. So we are ending on the cutest animal tonight.
Oh,
He is just precious. He is a little enameled seal, and he is so adorable. And we are going to start him at $15. Just $15 for this little fellow. He is amazing. I mean, the enamel work, I'm going to try to show this on camera so you guys can see that. But his enamel is actually swirled, and there's nothing wrong with him. No condition issues, no stones missing, no chips, no scratches, nothing. His enamel is sort of like a pearlescent, creamy white. He is beautiful. He's got a little red eye, and he's got all of his round rhinestones down at the bottom. He is gold toned, so his flippers are gold toned. And then let me show you the back of him. He's got a safety clasp that works very well. He's not marked, so I'm not 100% sure who made him or the age to him, although I do think he's got some age. And he is just absolutely adorable. Now, he measures 2 inches long, so he's a nice size. He's not too small, and I don't know how you're going to be able to see that enamel. I hope you can, because it is beautiful. If you can't see it here, whoever gets this, you'll be really amazed in person when you get him, because he's just got the swirls and the shine to him, and he's very, very pearlescent. There you can see it a little bit in that light. So he's kind of cream with just a hint of blush mixed in with that pearl, and then a little bit of like gold swirls to him. He's gorgeous, and I love that little red eye. I mean, I don't see seals very often. I really don't see these figural brooches too much, and I just think that he is stunning and so cute. Again, on a white shirt, he would stand out. On a hat, he would stand out pretty much anywhere you wanted to wear him. And he is great all year round. He can be circus themed. He can be anything you want, or great for winter time as well. So the high offer I see is $16 with Cheryl, and he is so precious. He's got a really nice weight to him. He's not overly heavy, so he won't pull down a shirt, but he's just got that quality weight to him that you feel with brooches. Now, you wear him this way, the way that the pin back is, that kind of dictates this design, but I'm sure you could wear him also this way if you wanted to, so that he's upright. So you can do many tricks with him on your shirt and decide how you want to wear him. But he is just absolutely stunning. So we are going to start the countdown here. I see Cheryl at 18. That is the high offer. So we are going to start the countdown on the adorable baby little seal. 18. We'll start the countdown. I'm getting all confused with the countdown. Numbers are hard, folks. So we're going to count down 1. Count it going once. Geez, Louise, Katie, get it together. Going twice. And we are going to sell it. Sell the adorable little seal. Yes, he's a trick seal, Peterson. He's just so cute. He's one of my favorites. I think he's really special. And you can name him anything you want, but I'm calling him Sammy the Seal. So this is Sammy the Seal, and he deserves to come to you. All right, I see that stop in there. And thank you for putting out, Cheryl. That does help us. And let's see, sold to Randy Heilman for $25. So congrats, Randy. You are going to love that little seal. It will look good with all your poodles, I think. You've got an animal theme going on. All righty. Well, thank you guys so much. I'll be working on invoices the next couple of days here, so stay tuned for that. If you don't hear from me by the end of the week, make sure you email me, because something probably went awry with PayPal or emails. You know how that is. My email is here on the bottom of the screen. I do ship from Florida, and I do need your PayPal email, your name, your YouTube name, which is the name that you put in YouTube. Like, I know that Vinny is not Vintage Vinny, but if he says that his name is Vinny, I will know who that is. So make sure you send the 2 names so I can clarify if you do have a different YouTube name, and then your mailing address with zip code. So fantastic. Thank you so much, Pam, for having me. This was just a ball.
Okay, I have to get the free shipping. Barbara Riggs.
Yay,
Barbara
Barbara!
Riggs.
Yay! Congratulations, Barbara.
Yes, you did, Jill. We were saying we thought you ought to go to the darn. Oh, but you know what? You lost out on everything because the darn post office sent me your box back, not to me. The postman stopped and said, they're trying to send a box back to you that says you owe more postage on it, but I checked it and it's okay. So I don't know what to do. You need to probably go down there. So I go down there. So they said, well, it went out, but something happened in the hub and put it back here. So you have to buy another. I said, no, wait, I didn't do anything wrong, but I had to buy. So long story short, I had to buy another label for your box. So your box is going to be late going out. It won't go out until Monday because he came by here. I think it was around anyway, they closed at 2 and he came around 12:30 to deliver my mail and told me. So anyway, that's why your thing was like, I was like, what in the world? You know?
I had that happen.
I'd never heard of that happening before. But then Dee said they did it to her, but hers, I don't think mine ever got to Gia's town. Mine was somewhere at a hub in Indianapolis, Indiana. Why it's there, I don't know.
I sent a pin to somebody a couple of months ago. It was like the size of a Scotch tape tin, like this size. Couldn't have weighed very much at all. It was the only thing the person bought. Went to the person, and instead of sending it back to me, it sent her a bill for an extra $4. I'm like, you're kidding. It was bizarre, and I couldn't.
Oh, now that would make me mad if
really
they
frustrated me. But I was like, $4 extra for a 10 that was already $3.25 or whatever it was. I don't know. It was an absolute mess. The person was.
If they would have contacted Gia, anybody, and wanted money from them, that would have really burnt me up. I didn't mind paying it again myself. I just thought, what in the world was it doing in darn Indianapolis, Indiana in the first place? You know, but
weird.
Regardless, it's not lost because that box is slam packed full, you know. But thank y'all, everybody. Thank you, especially Michelle Peterson, for doing this for us tonight, because I know good and well that it was a chore. But I do think that it worked out better because we still had a lag. Could you imagine if we wouldn't have done it that way? The people couldn't even have been able to, do
the lag
it.
was tough. Even on my end, I was getting lag. So I like the idea that we're allowing people to be able to have more time with the items that we're selling.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, thank y'all, everybody. And I really appreciate you so much. I really do. And I hope y'all all have a wonderful week. And anybody who is needing prayer, please send me an email and let me know who it is and what you're needing prayer about. And I will certainly put you on my list. And we will be praying for you, because me and Kellye pray in earnest. I pray all day long. Poor old Kellye, she works, so she doesn't get to. And I have a dear friend right now who's going through something I don't want to say out loud. It's not health related. It's personal related. But she's having a hard time dealing with it. So I would just like a silent prayer to go up for my buddy, because she really and truly is having a hard time, and she doesn't deserve it. And thank the Lord for Jen and her good report. Yeah. And please remember Diane Broderick's grandson. He's back in the hospital and losing more weight. And you know how it is. When you have a child, you'd much rather be sick yourself, Mm-hmm. It's just so horrible to worry about, little ones being sick. I just can't stand it. But y'all all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend and a wonderful week next week. Mwah! We love y'all to pieces, and thank you again, everybody.
Bye, friends.
Bye.